What's up? What's up? Three
Hey, hey.
outside. What's good?
Welcome to the Three Outside Show featuring Shayna Boo, Fun No Fame, and myself, KC. What's up, y'all?
We back. Week's going quick. Weeks are going
Already.
quick. We on the third show already. That quick.
Already. And counting.
What's going on, man? How y'all day been going?
Oh man.
It's
The
good,
day
man.
was the day was dang. But I cannot complain. Um,
How was the week? Was it a good week?
yeah, it went by too fast for it to be a problem.
All these days flying, man. I don't know what's up. All of these days are flying.
Same is
I don't know
May.
what's going on. I
What's up,
keep
y'all? Shout out
feeling
to
an
everybody that
echo.
made it, man. What's up, y'all? We live, y'all.
Hey, hey. It's May, y'all. Next month we'll be halfway through the year. What does that feel
I don't know where April went at.
like? Where did it go? What's up, everybody in the chat? Thank y'all for pulling up.
Like I said, only certain days really mean something, y'all. To me, it's only day bills are paid, man. Shit like that,
Man,
paydays and
what?
shit.
Clockwork.
It's only days that really matter, man. A lot of days don't really mean nothing. Hold up, I think Shayna Buffalo, she's gonna pull it back up. Let me know. I'll put the link in the chat just in case you need the link again.
All right. How was your day, fam?
Busy, busy. I still gotta get ready for tomorrow morning too.
Right. I'll be
So
wondering, when do you even sleep? You sleep
I get
upside
it in.
down, don't you?
I get it in. I take my ass to bed when I'm supposed to though. I try to anyway. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
then.
Because there's a lot of shit turning up. This is gonna be a busy year regardless. You know, this is gonna be a real busy year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just what it is. Especially if you're trying to stay ahead, you want to stay.
I'm trying to tell you, if you want anything or trying to get to the next level, you gotta work. Especially when you sit back and notice that people outworking you. That'd be my motivation.
There you go. And there's a lot of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. What I also learned is now you have to know how to use your energy. You just got to. You gotta know when to
Mm-hmm.
rest, when to go hard. You know when to. You gotta eat right. You gotta take care of yourself because you can go hard for money. You can burn yourself out. So you gotta know how to balance a lot of shit out now. That's what I learned.
That's a fact.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
That's a fact.
because a lot of people working hard getting money, but a lot of people still getting sick too. You know, they're not feeling good, and then they gotta take off a couple days, and
Mm-hmm.
I know how it go. Plus, we know it's a lot of stress out here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, y'all, man. So y'all see anything with Tyrese, man? Because this dude stressed out, man.
You know how many years that man been stressed out? Think about it.
Facts.
You know how many years? Like how we can't even think of a positive post really, other than him saying like "have a good day" or some shit like that. You can't. You don't look at him as being like this positive person you go to for motivation. No, you go to his page to see what drama he got going on right now.
Hold up. I'm gonna ask y'all. Did y'all see when he posted the love for Diddy? Did
No,
y'all see he posted
Nah.
up, taking up for Diddy?
I did not.
See that? Me neither, y'all. Me neither. I had no clue what the fuck was going on. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. This is what I learned. The nigga Tyrese, he's in some shit. Put it like this. Y'all know he going through some shit with his baby mother.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think his baby mother and somebody is threatening to expose him or blackmail his ass because recently he's been coming out saying he ain't scared and he's not gonna be extorted. But that ain't the point. He said that recent this week. I was doing homework. I saw this motherfucker had made a post showing love to Diddy, and he went hard too. So long story short, the post that I saw that he made, I already know what he look. That shit gonna be used against him some kind of way. Tyrese knows some shit, and that nigga scared. We gonna look at that tonight. You know how I do it. Y'all know I ain't really tell y'all what the fuck I had planned, so you know how we do. Had to catch y'all off guard.
Okay. No
Facts.
worries. No worries. No
Yeah,
worries. We
y'all.
ready?
Right.
But no, we gonna all look at this because guess what? Y'all know more about Tyrese than I do. Y'all know about a lot of this shit more than I do. We all know different perspectives of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna look at some of this shit tonight. Matter of fact, while y'all there, I just run through it real quick because I'm gonna show y'all this shit. This shit crazy. Now Tyrese been coming out talking this little shit, and He talking about how he not scared. Y'all know he been fighting for his daughter. He fighting for child support, all this bullshit. He don't want to pay what $25,000 a month, whatever it is. He's a bitch because his money is falling too, y'all. And we just gonna look at it real quick. I'm not gonna drag it out. I'm just gonna run through it so y'all can speak on it. And I'm gonna shut up because I know y'all got something to say about this. He started as a good guy. Then he started to try to betray this image of a ladies' man and all this other shit. He had same program, Chris Brown and all them. Long story short, man, this dude, Tyrese Gibson accuses ex-wife of death threats and other serious allegations. So this is what I'm peeping because this nigga's not slick. All right, boom. He going through shit with his baby mother in court, but he's also trying to make it like he getting death threats and he getting all these type of allegations because of baby mother. But I think a lot of this shit got to do with Diddy, and he using his baby mother as an excuse. Get it? We're gonna look at that shit tonight. I want to see your opinion. Long story short, Tyrese Gibson is done living in fear as he publicly addresses legal matter. What fucking fear is he talking about, y'all? All right, I'm gonna say he's scared. He's gonna get caught up in this Diddy shit, and he using this as an excuse. All right, like you just said, Kay, he been going through it with his baby mother. That shit ain't nothing new. What else? If she was going to expose shit about him, she would have been did that a long time ago. So all of a sudden, Diddy get jacked up. He took up for Diddy. Now he getting scared. Now we're gonna look real quick, y'all. Now this part right here, he's talking about he faced blackmail, extortion, defamation, death threats, tax evasion, forged signatures, falsified bank statements, domestic and international wire fraud, and money laundering. Sounded to me like Tyrese been snatched up by the feds. What does it sound like to me? Everything he's talking about. So I'm starting to think, Tyrese, did you get snatched up by the feds and you told on Diddy too? Because I'm going to say this, like I said in the other episode. Anybody that was around Diddy that does not go to jail, they already told on Diddy. The same exact thing happened to R. Kelly, all right? Certain people cleared their name early. Everything you're looking at with Tyrese, he's talking about he dealt with, whether it was him or not, whether he got scammed, whatever the fuck he's talking about, these are all federal situations. Y'all know that. So it looks to me like he's trying to wiggle out of something, y'all. So let's look at this shit. Now we're going to look at where he fucked up at because he fucked up bad, y'all. Tyrese Gibson took to social media on Wednesday to share a message of support for Sean Diddy Combs and the music mogul's high-profile legal woes and allegations of abuse and sex trafficking. Now, mind you, after this shit happened, when the crib got kicked in, he went out of his way just like Nick Cannon. We know in real life, in the streets, no matter what it is, in basic shit, nobody's going to go hard for nobody that just got in trouble by the feds. But we already know these are the people that Diddy had influence on, and we know what time it is, all right? Him, Nick Cannon, and others. But look, this is where he wrote. Now we just gonna look at this shit real quick, man. Tyrese's message and support and appreciation comes just days after federal agents. So after his shit got kicked in by the feds, this motherfucker put his mouth in the business. Now we know in real life when the feds kicking somebody's shit, you don't say shit. See, I'm starting to think a lot of them got something to do with it, and the feds already questioned all of them. Now look real quick, y'all. I'm not reading that shit. I just wanted y'all to see how big it was. This how hard he was going for Diddy, y'all. I'll just show y'all some of the shit he said. Long story short, he posted it, then he took it down. All right. Then he shared a black and white photo of Diddy alongside a lengthy post praising him for legendary parties. We're gonna leave it right there. Now we already know Cassie already came out, said all the shit he did, how he did her dirty, abused her. And this nigga went out his way to praise Diddy after all of the allegations. Even though Tyrese betrayed a black woman and women that he loved women so much, he did not give a fuck about Cassie. But we'll leave that at that. So he made sure he went out his way to praise Diddy. Like y'all see the article, he praised that man. All right? Because they got a history. But check it out. And I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up, y'all, for real. Because I want to see what y'all think about this.
Go ahead, cook.
I don't condone nor do I support abuse, bullying, sexual assault, or anything that is currently being alleged. Tyrese continued, but what I can't do is turn the blinds on how much this means to me and all of us and what he had done for the community. I think they meant to put man. Long story short, he's talking about how much this man did for him. So I told you, man, they hoes, man. What I say about black people, long as you look out for them and do certain shit, they don't give a fuck. So anyway, boom. Tyrese said all of that shit before the extra shit started coming out. Now, mind you, he ran his mouth after this, but we know after the crib kicked in, it was more shit come out with the drug mule, Young Miami, all this other shit. So I see this nigga's trying to get up out of some shit. Why that, y'all? Because he's talking about, he claims he's getting death threats and serious allegations. So look, the only allegations he gonna get, y'all, is being on these fucking boats. All right, see Tyrese, Diddy, Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel was with them niggas too. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And now it looked like Tyrese trying to clear his name, but mind you, he is in court with his over that his baby mother shit. Long story short, y'all, he said, "Don't worry, I'm the only one crazy enough to jump out there and say what most of y'all won't say, but you don't have the balls to do so." So y'all see how hard he going for Diddy? He letting it be known he going hard for that nigga, and he calling out the other celebrities, telling them niggas you ain't got the balls. See Tyrese with Justin right here with Diddy's son. It's also said that Tyrese checked on his son after the raid. So, what y'all think so far? Could be another part to this.
This is my thing. This is the epitome of playing both sides, right? So, with that comment alone, you're not supporting or condoning all of the things that your homeboy is alleged to have done. And then you turn around and kind of try to back up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to show your loyalty to Puffy, but then you got to also make yourself look like a civilian and that you are for the people. So if that's
right.
not dancing on the line, I don't know what is. So now you got to save face on both sides. Okay, Puffy, yeah, I know you ain't did nothing to me, or allegedly, whatever. But I don't want everybody else to look like, or I don't want everybody else to think that I've done anything or had anything to do with what you had going on. That's what that said to me.
Perfect. You hit it right on the head. He's double talking. That's right.
Facts.
That is the shit they've been doing forever, y'all. But when you know how the serpent talk, you always get it. Nigga talk two ways. Then Fat Joe did the same shit the other day. Mm-hmm. That's right. Double talking.
Definitely double talking.
And people forget Tyrese is a hellified actor. That's what people forget too. That's why when I look back at this, he wasn't even crying that day, y'all. This nigga was acting. He's an actor. He wasn't even crying. He was trying to make himself cry.
I don't trust nobody that wear bow ties or got an unfinished mustache. So I don't know why we got finesse for so long.
It is blotchy.
Why?
It is blotchy. It is blotchy. You're right. You're right. You're right.
The printer ran out of ink on his mustache, and we over here crying and sliding down the wall for somebody like him who literally is on the fence outside a Diddy party. That's crazy to me.
Man. But you know, who's in Hollywood have been to that party. Everybody. You got to think. Even though how do I put this? If y'all can remember maybe about 5-6 years ago when Diddy was having his annual can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I hear you clearly.
Okay, okay. Y'all remember when it was like paparazzi out there and there was so many people trying to get in the Puffy party, the chicks was leaving their shoes outside the door because he didn't like how their shoes looked. You had to like look a certain way to get into Puffy parties. And I'm saying that to say everybody is quiet. Everybody is quiet. So for him to speak up and speak out, I think he wanted to get the one up on everybody who might have something to say later. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. It's just my personal opinion. Because he is, in fact, the first one that I know of, based off what you just explained, that came out and spoke on Diddy's favor, on Diddy's behalf.
Yep, him and Nick Cannon went out of their way.
Okay, I ain't hear nothing about Nick Cannon, I don't think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you straddling the fence. And you're not willing to pick a side because you know it's dirt on you too. You know it's dirt on you too. They said Puffy had cameras in every nook and cranny of that house, even in the bathroom. So even if you thought you was gonna dip off and be slick real quick, going to get you some, he got that on tape too.
Yep. Some of them pilots, some of them dudes driving the boats could have been spies. You know what I'm saying? Some of the helpers could have been in there
for
spying.
sure. You seen what happened on the movie Blow? When the feds came and got him with all that coca stuff, it was the caterers.
That's why I said they showed us a lot in those movies, man.
Yeah.
This was a program he was running, man. This shit for real.
And
because you gotta remember, he might be in trouble, but let's really think he might got hundreds of people incriminated right now.
Yeah.
And they just scared. You feel me?
Yeah.
On some Nino Brown shit, they scared if he go down, he gonna tell on everybody.
And then if they go in support of him, they look like a creep too. So you can't just come out outright and say, "Oh man, I support Puffy. Keep your head up," without somebody giving you the side eye.
And they don't want to trigger some shit they might have did before, right?
Right. Yeah.
You don't want to trigger nobody. Shit, you get it?
Everybody's nose is unclean. No drugs.
Yeah.
See the fake tough guys?
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
But we're gonna take a look at Fabulous tonight too. Cause like I said, Diddy groomed all of them. That's why you see them. When you look at them, y'all, they're nothing but Diddy minions. Like that movie coming out, they're nothing but his little minions. He groomed all of them, y'all.
Man, but listen, I'm telling you though, that interview on the Drink Champs when Puffy was calling them dudes daddy, I had to go back and watch it. Like, if your body language is everything, you ain't got to say a word.
Girl,
Fab was so uncomfortable and just like, because Diddy looked like he already came in on one. He didn't even take a shot. So he already came in. Oh man, what's up, man? I like when you do that, daddy. I like when you stumbling like that, daddy. I thought it was weird then, but you see Fab like the color left his face.
You see that hat, don't you?
The color left his face. Yeah.
Start hanging with Diddy. I already told you. You start dressing weird. Fabulous did not come out like that.
Fabulous did not come out like that.
Nah, not at all.
But in person, he's like awkward, kind of.
He played us with that laid back, cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he got me with. Fabulous is a laid back, cool dude, but probably behind the scenes, he's another motherfucker.
Now let's be clear. He could rap his ass off. He could definitely rap his ass off. He's talented.
That's the whole point. Remember, all of them have high talent. That's the point. They all have talent. That's the point. That's how they've been winning, y'all. That's how they've been doing their thing, tricking motherfuckers. He's a hell of an actor. Chris Brown is a singer and an actor. Niggas forgot he was in movies. He's a hell of an actor. Fabulous is a hell of a rapper. Like you said, they love the highly talented because that's how the magic works. You can't pull the shit off with a motherfucker with no talent.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because they need something to ride on.
Yeah,
it's only so long you can go without having talent and being famous. Because people gonna get sick of you. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do? Why you think people was frustrated with the Kardashians? Like, what do you do?
Literally,
one has no talent. Ask him.
Something about Fab though, like the way he be having this deer in the headlight look, like little baby when he takes pictures. That's how you know, like he the most abused behind the scenes for real.
No,
look at his eyes, bro.
Look, I'm telling you in person, y'all know me.
Him
y'all know
little baby be in the sunken place when they take pictures. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Lost, just lost, lost. But y'all know I live in Atlanta and I see some of everybody. And literally his section was next to mine. So, you know, of course, he was the only famous person right there in my immediate area anyway. So I'm just kind of peeping him, looking how he move. And he's like, he won't talk to nobody. Like he literally stood there. He had a couple bras that was there with him, you know, who came and sat down, didn't talk to him, didn't hold no conversation. He literally sat. It was
props. It was props. It was rental.
But he just was like, just kind of looking around, looking weird. And it was like, if you know yourself, you know the energy that surrounds you. So especially when you in the club, because you got so many different people around. And of course, he stood out because he got on all these chains. You know, he Fab, right? But to me, it was like, why is he looking like that? Like he's my cousin or something. Like I tap him on the shoulder, like tighten up.
Hey, Deja, what's that you said about Eddie Murphy? Did you mean Eddie Griffin? Eddie Murphy? You said Eddie Murphy said some shit. I was looking at what she said. Eddie Murphy said something. Eddie Murphy talking to? Hold up. Deja said, did y'all hear Eddie Murphy take on this? He said it was staged and Diddy was sleeping with Clive and had tapes of their sexual encounters.
Eddie would know. Eddie would know.
Right.
I want to know if Eddie Murphy talking. Is it Eddie Murphy or Eddie Griffin? Which one?
I think it could be Eddie Murphy.
That sounds like some Eddie Griffin to say.
It might be Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin, I
mean,
think, yeah, Eddie Griffin be talking that truth.
And you know what too, and that's a good look. I just read Big Phil comment. He knocked Emily tooth out. And remember, we had that
Thank
conversation
you,
with men who are in hiding with themselves. They'll beat and batter women because they're
Gemini.
battling with their inside. So you're gonna jump on me because you don't know whether you want the D
Oh
or the C.
yeah, I'm
I
glad
know
that.
when it happened. They took a picture and it flashed like in the movie, and
Mhm.
he got aggressive. That's what happened.
And
He
her
Yeah,
got
daddy
the
was
same.
there.
He got the
that's what I
same
already
hat
know.
on as
Cause
dude in the sunken place.
you know, I had that ready for tonight because we was gonna talk about that. That's right. See how we be on point, y'all.
I'm trying to tell you.
Do you see that? What's the pattern? I wanted to talk about the pattern. Do you see the same pattern as Diddy? Pretend like you have a perfect family. The image to fool the people and the fans.
Mm-hmm.
The perfect family. You see how they all started
But
doing
look at
that?
his face in that picture. Look at that.
Yeah. And the
I'm
second part
telling
of
you,
the career,
sunken place.
they started making sad families. That's probably when T was knocked out. Nah, not yet though. But look, this is how Fabulous being talked about to this day, y'all. I'll be telling people as many websites that we don't know about. Fabulous dragged over cookout commentary reminder of domestic violence past.
Yeah.
See, he been blackballed too. See, Fabulous allegedly punched Emily B 7 times in the face. All right?
Yeah.
These things already transpired. People never forgave him. And you can clearly see right here what's going on.
And
Oh no.
he went and played the back. See, you got to think. Fab be
The
dropping.
reason why they love going to Atlanta, you know that.
Yes, of course I know.
Because they can do shit in Atlanta, they can't do no else. You can't do the shit they do in Atlanta and New York.
Look,
They
I
feel me? They
promise
can
you,
get caught.
you talk to the right people. Even though I've been living here for almost 7 years, you talk to the right people, had the right conversations, and then people, regular Atlanta people with money, they know where all of them spots is at. All of
Put
them.
it like this, we can say this. I think Atlanta might have the most top notch. Get it?
There
Trans
is an
probably in the world. Black.
there
You get
is
it?
an underground freak
Like California's the top white and Atlanta's
community.
the top black. Because they know that's where the celebrities that like that stuff go at. That's my point.
Well,
The
yeah,
top.
they've been calling Atlanta Black Hollywood for how long now? It's been a good 10 plus years.
But that ain't even a lie. That's not a lie.
Yeah,
And
and that's what it is. So
I saw this
yeah.
interview where this lady was like, Atlanta is the only place in the United States where you can go and you could be right next to your idol. If you in the right place at the right time, you oh man, Future. Oh my God, that's my favorite. He at the wing spot. Literally. Jazzy Faye was just kicking it with him the other day. Like they be right there. And that's the thing about Atlanta. People who live in Atlanta, they don't treat celebrities like celebrities. They'll walk right past you unless they're a real diehard fan. But they know that in Atlanta, they're not gonna have people running up on them like that, like they would in a small town, because everybody in Atlanta already think they're a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So if I got money and you got money, just because you on TV don't make you better than me.
Right.
Yeah. He was going to Atlanta since Big Meech and them, so he been going to Atlanta. And y'all see this right here. He also wanted to hit Emily in the head with a baseball bat, and then he would kill her, but he did not want to go out like that. They got the messages on this shit too when he said that.
Oh, D, he said that in text.
Yo,
Yo, he's wildin'.
you see him right there? That don't look like Fabulous, do it?
No. That boy looked like he was skiing in the Alps and he about to beat anything in his path right now.
How we know Emily B ain't find out some shit or ain't know some shit? You get it?
I was about to say
Emily might have called him a fruit bucket. He got mad. We don't fucking know.
It's giving the Blueface Krishan. I took on some sus vibes, like.
Man. Wow, you can't. This shit wild, man. But like I said, man.
I mean, all you really got to do is just sit back and pay attention and look and watch the show. Grab your popcorn.
Yo, you just said it though. It was a certain way. We know now why Diddy said what he said when he came in the room, how he said it, and Fabulous reaction, right?
Right.
Y'all hit it on the head.
Not the Pepto-Bismol. Oh, Lord. Diddy bought that for him. I know he did.
My point is, man, Fabulous is all over the place, too. Look at this. As you see, the woman beater trying to play victim. Fabulous posts cryptic messages about walking away and is reminded by fans of his alleged abuse against Emily B. Told y'all, man, people not letting that shit go. This last year, this less than a year ago, man. Told y'all, man, these niggas are done, man. I'm saying they can go live on Instagram all they want to. That shit don't mean nothing. All right, that's just broke fans and shit. I forgot about this. This is when Ray J called him out. Say he was gonna get the booty goons to run through Fabulous, and this one was a lad Ray J smacked his ass, and Fabulous did get quiet after that shit. Ray J knew some shit we ain't know. Cause don't forget, Ray J was around Puffy and all of them too, and Floyd. Ray J know a lot of shit. Hollywood baby. So he ain't make that shit up when he was saying what he was saying. We know Ray J might cap, but he don't really lie too much.
Well, here's the thing: Ray J cousins with Snoop Dogg. Ray J cousins with Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg cool with Diddy. So it ain't nothing but a few numbers to call, and there you go. Sick 'em.
Facts.
Exactly, man.
Facts. But you got also when Puffy had them party, be thousands of people there, and there was a guest list, right? So I'm thinking that guest list may or may not have been similar to the Epstein flight log.
Same thing. That's what it was. All of that was tracking. Know what else I was thinking about, Kid and Shayna Boo? Look, the nigga was always having parties on his birthday, right? He's 50 years old. He been in the game over 30 years. So this motherfucker might have had 20 birthday parties. That just, get it?
Yeah, because I partied all
birthday, his birthday alone. That's not, this nigga might have he might have been involved in 1,000 parties in 30 years. You get it?
Yeah. So for every televised party, how many private ones do you think it was?
I look at it as an after party. After every party was an after party. We know that.
I'm having a private party.
But then that doesn't even include the parties he may have had for his sons either.
Exactly. And then, but wait, how many years has he been partying? Matter of fact, I was watching the documentary. The reason he dropped out of college was because he got in the music industry was because he was throwing parties on the college campus. And he started, developing habits and got addicted to the party life to where that's when he stopped going to school and wanted to get into the music business. So he's always been a party guy. And what Cat Williams say? You got to tell him no. Puffy gonna want to party, but you got to tell him no.
Yo.
Yo. Hey, y'all. Now you see this. You can see Andre Harrell dead. The man in the white. That's the one that gave Puffy the job. You see Trey. Look at Trey Songz. He fell out of grace. See, this when they was all in good graces. Look how shit changed. See, Tyrese. He fell from grace. Diddy fell from grace.
Andre Harrell gone.
Gone.
And the dude all the way to the right. That's the director. F. Gary Gray.
Yeah, that is him.
And then the dude to the left of him is I forgot his name.
I can't tell you. He look a nigga. He definitely has been, or he must be a nigga behind the scenes now.
Yeah, no, he's an executive. He's not an artist.
Okay, because I don't remember him. Hold on, it looked like Chris Lighty a little bit, but I don't think that's him. Anyway, man, this shit right here too. Now y'all forgot Fabulous on the same shit, pimping out Emily B kids and shit, and his kids. See, Fabulous, look, class back at Emily B's eldest daughter after she accused him of abandoning, manipulating his kids. That's this year, January 6th. So he's still getting trashed. I think he's the one that got her to get with G Herbo when G Herbo was hot with Chief keeping him on the Chicago shit. Long story short, man, you see this, what he did. You see that, right? So you got to know. Same program, man. Selling the kids off, all that. You'll see him, Envy, all of them the same way like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? All of them the same.
Yeah, because the way DJ Envy be posting his kids, it's like his young daughters are like
grown,
inappropriately. Even when they were like 4 and 5.
They for sale for rich dudes. Yeah, they for sale for rich niggas. Yeah, and that's how they work.
I don't like that. Like, I think for little girls, if you're gonna take them swimming, a one piece will suffice. Kids play. So when girls start running around, you know what I'm saying? Like that little top that they got on, they're not gonna pay attention to the fact that their nipples are exposed or anything like that. I just think that it's a little bit too much for a little girl to have on a two-piece. And I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? It's just much less taking pictures of and they're posing. You hear me? Naomi Campbell to the camera. posing, like
See?
hip out, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just that I think that being a celebrity, you should want to protect your kids because you already know the dangers that are out there,
Thank
even
you.
more so
Thank
than
you.
Exactly.
being a civilian. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? And you got the internet. Like, it's like when, for instance, when these celebrities start their own kids' pages, because they start their kids' pages, adults subscribe to kids' pages. Like, I want to see what this kid is doing.
Oh
Not,
yeah.
Fact. All that's
not
on purpose. There you
not
Mm-hmm.
go.
everybody is weird though, because I got friends who are celebrities who post their kids and they had a kids page, and I'll follow them and like that. But a lot of people, and that's because I know them. I don't follow nobody kids I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people because you can't sift through it. You don't know who a pedophile and or who really getting off to your child. And a lot of people are not aware of the exposures and the dangers that they're putting their children in, especially in the Hollywood light, because your fans are now fans of your children. I don't know.
It's crazy out here. If you see the lists of grown men on certain celebrity children's pages, it's disgusting. Like Zion Wade, yo,
Man,
wild.
I'm telling you, if you want to know your man is sicko, see who he follow on Instagram.
Facts. At this point, I can't even complain if, I had a man or whatever and he happened to follow a few IG models. I'd rather see that than a whole bunch of children. That's
Yeah.
hella sus.
What? Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you even over here?
Right. Who brought you here? Or you went to go search for it?
Why are you even over here?
Okay.
Why are you over here?
Big red flag. 6 red flags, no great adventure. I gotta just pass and
You hear
don't
me?
collect no money. I'm just gonna pass go. Do not collect $200. This gotta
You
go.
hear me? Oh,
Hello.
I tell y'all what though, since you brought up Trey Songz,
Mm.
Jaguar Wright.
Woo.
Jaguar Wright called it.
Mm.
And nobody is really speaking about it. But when Justin Bieber was allegedly sucking off Odell Beckham, the video
Mm.
is up. Google it.
Yes.
Trey Songz kind of tapped Odell on the shoulder, like, yo, I'm recording. Justin
Yeah,
Bieber
I
face
forgot they
came
did said
out
that
of
happened in the
nowhere
club. I forgot
in
about they said that
Yes.
happened in the
When he
club.
went
confusion.
to tie his shoe and the fettuccine Alfredo sauce was on his lip.
Oh, he was juicy mouthed it. What?
Ooh.
Cause I did. It's crazy. The other episode I just did, I posted this shit with. They went on the trip. They was together, but I didn't. I forgot about that video. I didn't. I didn't know. So I didn't know about that video till recent. But it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she been
All I
calling
know
out.
is
She
they
been on
was
a
doing
rampage.
Justin Bieber dirty. Think about it. He's a kid from Canada that was in America around all these rich motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
and he ain't really had no parents. You get it? He ain't nobody looking out for him like that.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at
We
all.
also know that happened to Bow Wow too. Every motherfucker Orlando
Sad.
Brown said he was not lying.
Sad.
Every last one of them little people, man, when they came in, that's what was happening, man.
That's just sad. It ain't no amount of money that somebody can come up to me and say, let's say Chris Brown was my son. You think for 2 seconds I'm gonna have an executive come up to me and say, we just gonna come pick up your son? He what, 15, 16? Oh,
Right.
we gonna come get him. We just need to take him to this meeting real quick. All right, hold on. Let me put my shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you allow your child to go and be around all adults? It's no other. It ain't no kids party. It ain't nothing. Why would an executive or somebody want to come and like invite this kid places?
Right.
I'm not understanding. Oh yeah,
We see.
we'll give you 250,000 real quick. All right, son. Here, make sure you be nice to them people now. Call
Mm.
in next week when
That's
you
how. That's
all
how
right.
that shit was.
I'm telling you.
Couldn't be my mom.
Listen.
You know, that's that shit. Mama got to have a life too. Yeah, that's that shit.
And she
Yeah.
got a couple dollars too. You gotta think though, all of these child stars that have that are now coming out and being exposed in the industry for what it is, their parents are to blame because there's no way they're having these assault stories at 13, 12, 11, 8.
They sold their ass. They
Look,
sold it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, do your homework on Brooke Shields. That is a sad,
Oh
sad
Jesus.
story. That is a sad story. Brooke Shields, the one who was going with Michael Jackson, and she was at
They
one
all the
point.
same. That's right. She's number
Uh-huh.
Britney Spears. She the first
Yes.
Britney Spears. They all the same.
Yep.
That's right. They run the same program. That's right, Kay. That's right. Brooke Shields was Britney Spears before Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, it just goes down the line.
Because they always know that it's a parent willing to give up their child for money.
But we try to act like Beyonce ain't the same child too.
Right.
She's the
Even
same exact
Shirley
child.
Temple
Same
had an
story.
interview.
Whitney
Even Shirley
Houston,
Temple
same
had
child.
one.
Yeah, Shirley Temple, they did her dirty.
Yeah,
Same
Shirley
child, yep.
Temple had an
Yep.
interview where she said she basically laughed her way out of a meeting with an executive who literally got butt ass naked in front of her. She left and he got embarrassed and escorted her out and basically said, "Don't come back."
Right.
That
Can
saved
you
her. That
imagine what they
little
was
laugh.
doing back then? Can you imagine what they was
Yes,
doing back then?
exactly. My point
I
exactly.
knew when I got older, I looked at that Shirley Temple shit different. You gotta remember, y'all, it's a fucking drink called Shirley Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Mhm.
it got to do with blood. Red.
That's a fact.
Cherry
Exactly.
busting a
Yep.
cherry. Gotta be a cherry. I know what that means.
Yep.
Virgin, man.
Exactly.
Yep.
That drink always been on is to this day.
Yep. To this day.
Anything in America means something, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Everything is subliminal. Also, I got you one better that's subliminal. Red bottoms.
Yes.
Red bottoms, from what I understand or from what I've heard and read, is that it symbolizes walking in blood.
Walking
Yes.
in blood.
The same, the original men who wore those alleged red shoes like you'd see in the Wizard of Oz.
It was made out of human skin.
Right. And those represent the people who were butchering them. That's why they were red.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a sea of red they were walking through. But the heels was to make sure, as the butchers, you stay out of the blood as best as you can as you tiptoe around it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and everybody walked out of there. What they call it at the end, the hood term or the other term for red bottoms is bloody bottom, bloody shoes.
Right.
Yep. This is how they also keep they stupid ass trapped in rituals and shit like that. That's right. Because you gotta remember, all these celebrities are controlled with material shit, man. Material shit, and a lot of these material shit they chase is already cursed. You get it? So that's why they stay all fucked up anyway. They get a lot of money, but you gotta remember, y'all, they always gonna be in this loop of luxury. Material is never enough. I gotta keep going to work. You feel me? This is how they keep them spinning. Meanwhile, I'm just showing y'all the rich motherfuckers with yachts. You know what I'm saying? This is a lifestyle. And there's many Epsteins and many other people in this world that have been living this shit. And I just wanted to show you how all Diddy ever wanted to be was like a white motherfucker, man. Any nigga in America get money, his only vision of what to do when you get money is be like a European, man.
Yeah. That was only because that was the only example that we ever had of success and getting to the next level in life was that of the life of a white person. So think about it. Even back in the day, all of our show, we had Good Times. All the shows that back in the day was either a working class family. It was never really anybody rich for real. The best we had was Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show because he was a doctor, and his wife was whatever. That was the nicest example that we had to model ourselves after. So when y'all remember the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous back in the day?
Yep, that's where they started pushing all that celebrity shit. That's right,
Yes.
80s.
And now,
right.
How many black people did you ever see on that show?
That was the Brainwashers. Later on, they remixed it and called it Cribs on MTV.
Exactly.
And
showing you a bunch of shit you couldn't have.
It wasn't even a crib, and that's another term that keeps us bottled up in the mind. Why is it that we always have to resort to terms that of a baby? Why does it have to be a crib?
Right.
That's a mental thing. Like, words really mean something. Words are what they are, and it's easy to flip it and make it look cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's really it's a crib. When I say I'm about to put the baby where? In the crib.
All that etymology is very powerful. People don't understand that words have power, especially the English language, since it's so cursed.
It's shit. Even cursive. The Declaration of Independence, it's written in just that.
I'm not gonna let y'all slide with that, cause see, y'all were just talking about with that kid shit. All that shit real, yeah. With the language we talk, like we little kids, that shit real. All that is a curse of keeping you a child. Like we say, like girls say, child, please.
Every rapper that
what's up, ma?
See,
calling you
what's
ma.
good, baby?
What's up, baby girl?
Yep.
Right.
Y'all saying what's up, daddy? See, all this is weirdo talk for real, but we made it normal.
And then it was slang.
But you even see, even out of slang terms, we got like childish and ignorant ass terms. But these are reasons, like you said, part of the curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man.
When
Welcome
you
to
love
the
a grown
world.
woman, look, when you love a grown woman, you call her baby. When you like it, you call her baby. That shit weird when you think about it, right? See what I'm saying?
Facts. I had to stop saying certain things. Like when I was laughing so hard,
I
I
just
used to
said it's
say,
just the world we in. It's all normal to us, man.
yeah, I used to say a lot of stupid shit like I'm dead when I was just laughing. I had to
Now
stop
that
that
is a
shit.
term I refuse to use.
Right. I can't
Even
say that
though
no more.
I told my daughter that. I said, don't, because words mean
See?
something. Words
Y'all
Mm-hmm.
mean
peep it.
something.
Y'all peep
So
how they came with all that deaf shit. Talk about
yes.
it.
Yep.
And even look at it. Now, when something is very, very funny, if you read the comments, people will put the skull in there, like,
Yep.
oh, I'm dead. Like, no. I told my daughter, I said, stop saying that, because that really means something. And the last thing you want to do is speak that into your life.
Proverbs 18:21. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. Y'all
Talk
better
about it.
stop playing.
Talk about it. And it's a lot of things that, and if you really pay attention to your actions and the things that you say, if you lie about something, it'll happen. Oh, my bad, Shana Boo, I couldn't call you back. I broke my phone. 2 weeks
Mm.
later.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
you talking some shit. I learned that shit a long
I'm
time ago.
telling you.
A
Mm-hmm.
long time ago. You ain't lying. That's why I don't lie, man. I don't make shit. I don't do that. I done been through all of that. You not lying. I done back in the day, like I done made up shit and that motherfucking shit happened for real. You ain't lying.
Yep.
That's what I learned. Like if you say you don't never lie, say you sick. Even when you call out from work, don't never lie, say I'm sick.
Yep.
Don't lie, say I had to go to court. Don't
Yep.
make up a
Mm-hmm.
lie, say my family member died. Don't do that stupid
That's
shit.
a fact.
That shit be coming back. That shit for real.
For
You know
real,
what
for
I'm saying?
real.
If you don't want to call out of work, just be like, yo, I don't feel good. Or this what I do when I call out from work, I just go in and just say, like, I don't feel good, just leave. But don't never do that making up lie shit, man.
Mm-mm.
That's real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Mm-hmm.
lying.
And the way my karma set up, the way I learned that the hard way, ain't no waiting. It come right back.
Right. 2 business days max.
What? My karma be doubling. My
Facts.
karma will spin the block. That's why I'm so honest in what I say, and I'm genuine in my interactions, and I mean well. You know what I'm saying? Like anything can always go left, and I'm prepared for that. But I'm saying it to say I lead with good intention. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part,
Facts.
keep it a bean.
Yo, you just said some shit though, because for real, people don't really know when you lie, you really lying to yourself. When you lie, you really cursing yourself. That's really what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is, for real.
Mm-hmm.
If I sit up here, mix shit up, and lie my ass off, there's 2 things gonna happen. Everything I said gonna come back to bite me on my ass, or I'm gonna get exposed for what I said was not true.
Facts.
You
Yep.
see?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's just how the shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You can know somebody dropped some money. You ain't steal it, but you picked it up. Now you ain't know it was theirs, but you still ain't give it back.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Next thing you know, you lost $5. You lost a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that was just how the shit go. You know what I'm saying? For real. And people don't know you pay for shit you did before, not now. That's how it always is. You pay for
And
shit
a
you
lot
did.
of times, y'all remember when we had that conversation, Faye, and you was like, this was
Facts.
what, maybe 2 years ago. You was like, as far as giving money to homeless people and feeling bad for everybody. Everybody that's homeless, they may have brought their situation onto themselves. You don't know how many people they did dirty. You don't know how
Right.
many people they robbed. You don't know how many people they stole from, lied to, kids, abusers. Like, you really don't know that person's past. And all of that makes sense.
Yeah, that's when Fame was going in about the mark of Cain and how a lot of people bring things onto themselves for real and be wondering why their life is wreaking havoc. You really do reap what you sow.
When you do certain fucked up shit, it's always gonna be on you
It's
until
always
Mm-hmm.
you
gonna
really
be
get
on
it
you.
off.
So now look, with all the money in the world, Diddy.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You all the money in the world, boy. I'm telling you, you cannot run from it. That's the one thing that this energy and this world and this realm that we in right now is gonna come back on you. It was written.
People don't know that though. Because remember, Diddy played with God a lot. They all do. They all did.
Yeah, but
Because
see,
that's
Yo.
part of the deception. Remember, they always knew black people was raised in the church. You know, our grandmothers and parents, y'all know the deal. They always raised just like us, but they also knew that became a way to get money once they got on the other side. You know, once they became with the dark side and that bad shit, they always knew the only attachment I will always had to my people. All I gotta do is talk about God, dance, and sing, and they're gonna love me.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. God has always been believed to be one term, but we don't know who people worship. We don't know who your God is.
Right.
So when you say God, I think you talking about my God, when in all actuality, you're talking about your God, which is not my God. You know what I'm saying? So if you just say the word God, people automatically assume, that you're talking about the Most High, and they're not.
Well, Casey, that's how they had black people under a spell for so long with cognitive dissonance, because here I am talking about God, not specifying which one, then I'm also doing devil shit. So it's two contrary belief systems I'm shoving in your subconscious. You over here thinking you could be double-minded and you're not going to get your ass spanked. And now you wondering why your life is shit, but theirs looks better, but they paying probably 2 times as harder for the shit that they introduced you to.
Oh, for sure.
And they think they invincible. You gonna get yours too. Whether it's now or later, you gonna get it.
For sure. For it is coming. It don't matter who you are, whether it's public or private. Because a lot of times people don't come out and say, like, for instance, me personally, if I'm going through something bad, the world not gonna know. I'm not gonna go on Instagram crying like TYRESE. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to do that. So it's all about perception. How do I want people to view me? I want you to look at me like I'm the best thing ever. Soon as I hang up this live, you know what I'm saying? Facts.
But that's real shit. People don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't. It's like, y'all know what I do, so it's a lot of days I could be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? But
look,
it ain't
but
y'all,
we
it ain't other
all
people
do. We
y'all
all
know
do.
that. You know what I'm saying? But
It does not matter. We all go through shit.
people don't
Everybody
understand that,
listening to this right now has gone through shit, may be going
Mm-hmm.
through shit, and are going to go through shit. It's just that's life. All you gotta do is react and respond accordingly, and keep God in mind when you're doing it.
Exactly. If I can't tell God, I shouldn't be doing it.
Ooh, say that.
Just
Say
saying,
that.
because now Diddy thought he was going to shop on Earth forever. I hope he's able to shop for an AC unit in hell if he
Say
don't
that.
stop his nonsense. I'm just saying.
I wonder if Diddy ever wrote R. Kelly a letter.
Oh, Lord.
I think they all thought R. Kelly was gonna go down and they was all gonna be straight. Because like I said, if a lot of them was smart, they would have been hit out. You see, Russell ain't taking no chances.
One thing they gonna do is tuck their tail. Because you got to think, I've been praised all these years. I've been praised. I've been on top. I've been on top now. Hey, I know what you did last summer. You know what I'm saying? I've been on top. I've been on top this whole time. The downfall of people.
They're not gonna make a lot of money no more, neither. Can you see that?
Yeah.
What they say? What's the term? The same people you see on your way up is what?
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, all right. It's the same people who gonna
Right, you're
watch
gonna see them on your way down. That's right.
And the higher up you go, the harder the fall.
Ooh, stop it.
Mm-hmm. These niggas they've been living off relationships, corporation backing. They understood bums like Joe Budden knew that he had a name and he was down with Russell Simmons. He got a resume. And this is how niggas like him been able to still get these little relevant little deals here and there. But they all on their last deal for real, man. You know what I'm saying? They all on their last leg, man. But they were just passing the baton and making sure each other was straight. Like they just been monopolizing shit. That's why I want y'all to see these motherfuckers been in position for 20 to 15 years. And see, we the fools that just been getting pinged from one to the other. You're running this one, running that one. They all the same people. You get it? And that's the games they was playing. Passing the fans around like hoes. Pass them around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tyrese, you get them now.
The only thing that they have is their number one go-to. oh man, I got money. You ain't got no money. Shut your broke ass up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that alone, it kind of hurt your feelings a little bit because yeah, you do got more money than me, but your morals and values ain't nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing, bro. I would rather live my life modestly than to be a celebrity. I can't even go to the grocery store.
You
I
can't
can't
take
do
it with
nothing.
you when you
America
die.
is set up a certain way. Yeah, yep, that's right. The
You
real
can't
rich
take it
people
with
walk
you when
around
you
and they can
die.
enjoy the money. The real rich people can enjoy the money they made.
Yep.
Those are the real free people.
It's a difference between rich and wealthy. Let's be clear. See,
Right.
even still, we've been in a cage. See, we aspire to get rich. It's not until in recent years where people came up with the term generational wealth. No, you not living your life like your kids is about to be set up. I don't care what kind of business you got now. You, especially if you attained it with a PPP loan and you on pins and needles waiting on the feds to come and get you because they got how long is it? What, a 20-year stipend to pop up? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you could do your best with that, but the way that the United States is set up and how you make your money and the way they drain you, taxes.
Right. But then look at even just how the economy works. We're making more money than our forefathers ever have, but we have less time to spend it, less
Facts.
time to spend with our families,
Facts.
less opportunities to save your money,
Facts.
less opportunities to learn how to invest because they don't want to teach you how to flip your money and make residual income.
Facts.
So all of this extra money and no added benefits moral wise. Why? You got to think why.
Everything that we going through right now was already a plan before we. It was a plan before we were born. We got here. We're exactly where they wanted us to be. We're exactly where the powers that be wanted us to be, and we still running circles around each other. Why do you think it is? Like it's a lot of good Black people who really want to come together and really want to do something and really build together. But can I really come to like 5 people and say, yo, they selling this Chick-fil-A franchise right here. Boom. All we need is 10 bands and it's 3 people. You're going to have to get 12 and you're going to have to split. Somebody going to be stealing.
Yep.
It's just that we don't have that one foundation, and the people that do, they circle tight. They ain't letting nobody else in.
At this point, they all draining us because they know we all got power as a collective. We're all batteries, and that's why they need our currency. They need those currents to circulate to stimulate this economy that only they benefit from, not us. And the more they can break our backs, the more on power and on top they feel. It's just F us.
I got you one better. Hold up. What you gonna do about it?
Boom. All I can say is,
what you gonna do about it?
Diddy be shopping? Diddy be shopping?
Man, listen. Hey, I'm gonna become an indigenous. What they say? A sovereign citizen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna become sovereign. I'm separate.
I'm gonna identify as a Moor, and I'm gonna. Okay.
I was watching court. If y'all, what is it called? Courtroom Brawls or something like that. Courtroom something. I was watching earlier. This lady came in there. I am a sovereign citizen. He said, what did you say? I am not of the United States. I am my own entity. She screamed at the top of her lungs. Judge said 237 days plus restitution.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you watch the fucking YouTube videos.
Yeah,
you don't know
man.
what you're talking about in that courtroom.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Made yourself sound like a fucking terrorist.
I'm not gonna down the sovereign citizen, but yeah, when you do consider yourself and you separate yourself, you have to be aware of what comes with that. Yes, being a sovereign citizen is a thing. Being a sovereign citizen is a thing. You can go that route, but you got to understand that the odds are stacked against you even more. Why?
Hello.
Because
hey, look, as long as you Black, I ain't gonna say Black, but ain't nothing gonna change for you in this country. So. Many niggas tried that too, and that shit did not work.
the government said, we're not gonna bruise your face, but we can grab a fistful of your hair and punch you in the back of your head. That's basically what they'll do.
Listen, man. And if you just sit back and watch, the way I move about the world is I kind of
I'm gonna tell y'all, get into a lot of that too. a lot of niggas with dirt on their name. I've been learning about a lot of that shit. A lot of niggas that be Chesters and all type of dirt on their name be trying to run under that shit too, trying to change their identity.
You can't. Do you know that you can go to the court system and tell them, Shana, you can go to court and be like, KC is stalking me. She won't leave me alone, but they don't have no proof of it. You don't have no proof of it, but you know I'm stalking you. Do you know that you can go file for a new social security number and change your name, bro?
I mean, why you didn't tell me this when I was actually stalked, though?
I mean, I did, though.
You was there?
You thought I was joking. I said, go change your social security number, and we laughed it off.
Girl. We was at Bella No Chase when you said this. I don't remember.
We was at Bella. You ain't hear me. The music was too loud.
Oh, girl. Girl. You know who I was being stalked by. You know.
Look, man. But the person you was being stalked by, it ain't nothing to get them out the way.
Oh, they're already out the way.
Oh, you hear me? So you ain't have to do none of that. So I didn't even think it was that serious. But yeah, anybody out there who feel like you want to be somebody other than you on paper, go do that.
Yeah, man, that shit.
A celebrity can't do it because
ladies, right? As females, right? As females, how do y'all feel about watching all these dudes that y'all grew up on and just seeing how the game changing and as far as the death of R&B and all this other shit going on? How do y'all feel about the whole shit?
I feel like, and I'm so glad you asked me this question. No different than we just talked about. Prime example, Tyrese being an actor, singer, being able to adjust in certain lights. I only know you one kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I only know you. I don't know you, but I know you from the music that you've produced. Your persona, the way you wanted yourself to be perceived personally through the public, right? Does it make me not want to listen to any of their music? I can't say that.
Nah, music is just music.
That's what I'm saying. I can't say that because you did some fucked up shit to all these people, I can't listen to like your song. And this is a touchy situation because then it looks like I'm a supporter of the bullshit because I listen to the way that you wanted to portray yourself versus the person that you actually are. Nobody sitting here right now can't tell me that when a R. Kelly song come on, that you just utterly disgusted and about to throw up.
Ooh, Degrassi, you went there.
Think about it. You in the room. Ooh, you with your favorite person. Lights dim, candles lit, and bump and grind come on. Damn. You gonna stop and say, nah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think for women it hit different for R. Kelly. I think he always gonna hit different for women.
I'm using R. Kelly as an example because
because you know men ain't listen. I ain't listen like I know all his shit, but you know what I'm saying. He didn't hit me like that. I just respect him. He can sing things of that nature. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, for me it's different. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, well we'll take R. Kelly out of it. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's another one. Yeah, another one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's times I give him a pass. I ain't gonna lie. He be finessing me. Cause why? I was a boy when I got attached to Michael. That's why.
Exactly.
He was already grown.
Exactly. You know so now we able to sift through the bullshit.
I was a teenager with R. Kelly. But I'm gonna tell you something about R. Kelly real quick, right? What happened with the Juvenile and shit, it was a nigga in the Juvenile. He was in there for doing something to a girl and shit. He was there, man. They tried to say I raped her. Long story short, that nigga he used to sing. That nigga used to sing R. Kelly that bump and grind shit. That when that remix first came out, he used to sing that shit. We were like 17.
But see, so that was before the allegations.
So and that's what I'm saying. So when all this shit came out, I thought about that. I was like, damn, I remember that nigga was singing that R. Kelly shit. He was in there talking about he ain't touched them girls and shit. He was a young nigga. He was on that shit back then. So when I fast forward, I was able to see like, damn, he was really inspiring niggas through his music, the shit he was saying. But I wasn't into his lyrics like that. Now this dude I'm talking about, he knew how to sing, so he knew all the R. Kelly shit. So he was probably knowing about all the little shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like the Aaron Hall shit that he was outright talking about raping that shit. That don't be afraid. You feel me?
Boom. And I got you one better. Now remember when that tape came out with R. Kelly and the little girl, right? I was her age at that time. So when that came out, it wasn't, to me in my young mind, an issue. Okay, R. Kelly's sex tape was released. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You never like looked at it like,
okay, you just said some shit. I'm gonna shut up. You just sparked some shit. Do y'all know what? Really, that whole video was to intrigue young girls to be more attached to R. Kelly. So you just hit some more shit on the head.
Promotion.
Because that put in the mind of young girls back then that, hey, R. Kelly will do something with me. You know what I'm saying?
And if
that
you
grown
really
man
had
image.
the tape, if you really had the burnt version of the VHS
that was child
tape,
porn. That was a child. That was a child pornography
women.
video.
It was different women. It wasn't just that little girl. If you know, like I know, and the way that all of his sex tapes was leaked, the focus was just on the fact that that little girl was 15. But there were 3 or 4 different versions of him engaging with women who you never knew the age of them. You never knew nothing. Some of them looked grown, some of them all that. But when that tape came out, it was literally a plethora of R. Kelly S tapes. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of them. It was with him with multiple women. It was just that this girl was the one. And then we're like, okay. And another thing, since you bring that up, Aaliyah. Oh, this 15-year-old superstar. She's with R. Kelly. We didn't know that they was married or he was doing anything to her. We didn't know. As a young girl, I can tell you that I've had more adult men hit on me than boys my age.
Ain't Aaliyah from Detroit?
She was born. Yeah, she's from Detroit. Yeah.
So you just telling the truth right now.
They definitely groomed her to lie about her age too, or to avoid the question.
She never had to lie about her age. See, this is the thing. I'm not gonna do nothing on my own as a 15-year-old young girl. My parents are right there. They make the decisions for me. I can't drive a car. I can't drop out of school and go get a job.
You know about it, yo.
Yo, big.
I remember that was the hottest tape spoken. If you were selling DVDs or videotapes, you could have easily made $1,500 off that shit. I remember, man, and yeah,
I'm telling you,
that was after Leah died. They put that out, man. The black
and that was a different time, and you had to have lived it to really understand. So all of this stuff that's coming out,
that was really promoting pedophilia. And if you notice, I think grown-ups, like older people and younger people, turned up more after that too. Matter of fact, after that, R. Kelly started rapping with B2K. After that, people forget that. After the sex tape dropped, then he started hanging with Mariana and them niggas. Cassidy, girl, you want to come to the? That was after the sex tape. So after the sex tape, they let him get with child groups to lure more little girls. For those who don't know, check this exclusive content that I did on Peter Pan and R. Kelly and all that shit. Broke all that down.
All right, so we just gonna sit here.
Shit,
we just gonna sit here and act like little young girls did not have a crush on Immature, Marcus Houston, and all of them, and blatantly overlook the fact that these 3 boys were laying in one bed with their underwear on.
Just the poses and the pictures alone with them on top of each other as a pyramid was just like, what?
And was I conditioned on top of that
to look at?
Promoting incest.
Now look, this is pre-social media. This is pre-MySpace. This is pre-anything to put yourself out there publicly. Let me tell you something. More than any promotion, word of mouth is the best promotion that anybody can ever have. Of course. Because the streets talk. Back in the day when it wasn't no social media, we all knew about each other because everybody talked. Everybody talked to each other. If you made a new friend and you started talking about, yeah, you know R. Kelly, the greatest singer in the world. Yeah, I have a friend over here and she's 13. And yeah, she just went over his house. You know what I'm saying? That's what you was hearing because it wasn't censored then. It wasn't. All of this shit has been, ain't nothing that we see right now new news. It's just on a bigger platform. None of this is new. I've been hearing for years that everybody who's being exposed right now was a sicko. They were hypersexual, we'll say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But none of this is new news. None of it.
Yeah,
Not
there's
to
been
me
whispers
anyway.
about all this for decades.
Yes. Yes. And
He
now
said,
that everybody got a platform,
booty,
everybody got a
booty. That was straight perverted what he was doing in that song, man. Oh my fucking god, man. He was breaking down booty, man.
Yeah, I'm telling
I hate
you.
you
Yeah,
for
man.
singing it.
I'm telling you.
You gotta
Oh,
remember, after the fucking sex tape, he turned up more.
yeah. Yeah.
His audience been stopped being grown women. We can see it now. Remember, he started dressing younger. Y'all forgot. We could see he had already forgot about the older woman was talking to the young woman. Period. Ever since the 106 and Park days, he been said forget the older woman. His last
Oh,
shit for the grown woman
so
was I could believe I could fly and all of that. You know, that's when he was doing the shit for the adults. Y'all remember?
I don't know if y'all seen the video, but there was a video where R. Kelly was on stage live and he was singing and he say, only if you're over 18.
who's your passport?
You gotta be 18 to get up here. Like, show me
Yo.
your ID. Yo, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is nothing new. None of this is new. We all knew Diddy was a sicko. Not these people are sexual deviants. You have to think once you get so much of one thing, you need something bigger. You need something better. You need something that's gonna um stimulate you in other ways that you haven't been stimulated. So because you have money and you're a sexual deviant, you may not want to participate in these things, but you got so much money that you could make other people do it. Oh, I
Man.
don't do it. And I'm a watch. Now, it's already documented that he's what they call a voyeur.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm not going to participate, I want to see you do it. Ooh, ooh, I like how you do that, daddy.
That's what Diddy was making him do. Yeah, Diddy was doing a lot. Diddy was meat watching, man. Diddy's a meat watcher, man.
I like how you fumbling over all that, daddy. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God.
So, like, the more perverse you are, the more you really want to tap into things. Like you have no limit.
The sad part is when they try to rationalize it to make it seem like their thought process isn't harmful.
No,
When
and
Homeboy
that's
asked
only
him,
Shayna. That's only when they've been caught.
Then the
You don't
daytime,
you
yo,
don't have to
they want to be
explain
family
your
men in the daytime.
rationalization until you've been caught. You don't have to explain the things you like until somebody check you on it.
that's what
You
I'm saying. Y'all
you know
remember
what I'm
that
saying?
interview he had where he goes, "Do you like teenage girls?" When you say teenager, how old
What?
we talking?
Hold on, hold
What?
on, hold on, hold on. I got you what? Drewski. What do you mean by that? When you say teenager, are we talking about 13 or 19? Like, get
No.
out of here. Boy, a teen
He
is a
said
thing.
that shit out loud with a straight face. Like, what?
No. I tell you what was even funnier. Forget what he said. TYRESE expression. He
Like,
didn't even
he
have a
gasped.
rebuttal, bro. He didn't even have a rebuttal. He was like, oh, well, yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh,
Let's
man.
talk about it.
Mm-mm.
Man, we outside. 3 outside. Thank y'all for checking in, coming in,
Three
tuning in.
outside.
I know how
3
we do.
outside,
We
man.
just getting started, y'all. We got more to come. We still building. We trust me, y'all. We look. We gonna get better every week, and we're gonna be
Mhm.
doing a lot of different things. So, but like I said, the chat is lit tonight, man. They've been doing their thing. They've been laughing their ass. So y'all been
Man,
having them.
I appreciate everybody for pulling. And this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We family over here. Shayna, shut up.
Facts. I can't stop laughing. I'm over here sweating. I'm sweating like R. Kelly at a prom.
Oh, we
This
see
is
remind me of my
intense.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? Even years ago, people were saying that he used to pull up to the McDonald's across from the high school and just
Yes, sir.
post up. And you know what? Guess what? That happened in every inner city at every black high school ever. I was going to Osborne High School, Detroit, Michigan, East Side all day. And them
Hey.
grown men will pull up with sounds in their car, rims, and they just sit on the hood of the car, hollering at girls. It wasn't unorthodox to us. You know what I'm saying?
Now, they went from cars to fucking yachts. Don't you?
I'm
You
telling you,
probably assume Diddy was pulling up at schools back in the day. It's not hard to figure this shit out.
man. Listen,
That's how they
listen.
do, man. All of these motherfucking bastards, they probably always doing the same shit. They went from cars to yachts.
But then I guess my main question is, being a woman, being a young woman, being a young girl who has experienced older men at a young age, not sexually or nothing like that, but having experience having an older man be interested in you and buying you everything, and having being on that side, there's a certain mentality that you begin to develop as a young woman dealing with older men, and it carries on through the years. So when you see a
Oh,
lot
that's
of women
deep.
who've always interacted with older men, it carries. So when you get a woman that's 35, she's like, I want to talk to him. He's 60. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
So,
lie, I know about that psychological. I be seeing that shit too, yup. You
mhm,
got some women that want nothing
Mm-hmm.
but an older man. And
yeah,
older too. Older, yeah.
I'm telling
And
you,
it's
there
crazy
there
you
is a
said that
root
because
to every plant. There is a
damn near
root to every tree. Yeah.
every
One.
woman I know or dealt with before had a story about how an older man would get their nails done. It's something that they did. You get it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
Yes.
every woman, I think every female been through that shit, just don't say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, but yeah, but that's
Oh, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
the only reason all these things we talk about is how we really look at now, how all of this shit was going on for years. It was normal, and we also know everybody didn't have a strong enough family to escape a lot of this shit. So we know it's a lot of people that was tarnished and damaged still walking around.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
now let's hold on now. Hold on. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. These young boys who've been abused by these grown women,
Whew.
who'd have been touched on, and who'd have made these little boys do a little bit of something because she got lunch money, and oh, I'm gonna take care of you, young boy. Let's
Mm-hmm.
let's let's play both sides. Now, and then this young man also grows up to be like, man, I don't like nothing but older women. I mean, I'm telling you, you're so impressionable at that age. And this is what bothers me about today's society. When you can tell me that anybody under the age of 18 is able to determine their gender, this is what is painful to me,
Mm.
because you're putting this child into a situation that they're not even prepared for. And all I got to do as a predator is make you think I love you, and I can get whatever I want out you. Because I want you to believe wholeheartedly that I love you. I love you more than your parents. Your parents can't tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? And
Dangerous waters.
I'm telling you,
And
dangerous
what's fucked
waters
up
that
too,
you can't even tread.
what's crazy too is we spend so much time focusing on women because little girls, their body usually matures faster than their
Hmm.
minds. But
Hmm.
now these boys too, everybody's not really looking at them focusing so much on girls as if boys ain't victims too, because everybody's honing in on your little boys because it's so unsuspecting and under the radar now.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta watch your sons too now.
Oh, y'all ain't hear about that lady who
Y'all
was
said
sending
some
her?
shit. Sometimes y'all be going in. I be trying to say shit 'cause I don't want to forget. Y'all just said some shit. What
Yeah.
y'all saying is fact
Mm-hmm.
because my first real relationship, I was with a chick that was 6 years older than me. You feel me?
There
Like
you go.
at 6 going on. So I was 19, she was 25. So
Talk about it.
because that's how I was. Because when I was young, stick with grown women happy. You know what I'm saying? So for a long time, I only mess with older women, like on some real shit. Like I
There you
would date
go.
girls, young, like girls my age, but they wasn't mature. Like, oh, I was used to older women taking control of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
Yeah.
When you know when you dealt with a teenage or person your age, when you know you gotta take your time, you know how that shit was, and you know it was different. But a grown woman to just take control of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
Cook your son
Mm-hmm.
to eat,
now
you
look,
had you fucking 17, 16,
and that's a
18.
fact. You
You see
know
what I'm saying?
why?
You got the
Because
crib,
your
you burned
entire
out.
life, your
You like,
entire
man, I can't
life.
mess with no younger chick. She ain't got shit.
But look,
I do. She
at
ain't no
that
car.
age, at that
That's how I
age,
grew up, y'all. I'm gonna be real.
look though, but at that age, you're still impressionable. So you're looking for like a parent figure that's gonna treat you better than your parents, and that you could still you know what I'm saying? So it's easy for somebody to step in and be like, oh yeah, you handsome. Oh my God, look at you. Make you feel like you everything. Oh my God, fame.
Cause see, I thought I was a young grown man, so you know what I'm saying. In my mind, I was being grown, so I was, you know what I'm saying, like basically young chick on my level. I need a grown, you know what I'm saying. I thought I was a grown ass man, but that's how that shit
Impressionable
go though.
minds.
But when I got
But
oh,
that's
as
Impressionable
I
where
got
it
minds.
really
older, like
stems
see, I was
from.
19, but when I got like 25 and I was still with her, I started peeping game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she did finesse me in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She did manipulate me with a lot of shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had admitted to myself as I was going on. And I was
So
like, you know what? I peep game. You know what I'm saying?
not only as a young man did you have to recover from that, but you also have to bounce back from that. So now
Right.
you're back to ground zero, having to find yourself without this person once you get done dealing with they sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trapped in that situation and you have someone, male, female, whether you're a male or a female, because it's only two genders, um, that has manipulated you in a certain way to make you feel like they're the best thing in your life. You give so much of yourself. It doesn't matter how old you are because this person is making you think that they're sacrificing everything for you. Why would you sacrifice everything for them?
But
You know
all
what I'm
of this
saying?
really does
And that's
stem
what I was
from
doing,
the
paying bills, all that shit, doing grown shit.
Yeah.
Trying to
That,
think I'm gonna have some kids, all that shit, y'all. I'm
yep.
like 20 years old, man.
Yep.
I
But the
think all
point
of
is,
this really
this is
stems
I'm gonna
from
tell y'all
doesn't
because you know
matter
I don't
what
talk about a lot of
role.
shit.
Talk about it, Fame. What's happening?
I'm gonna give y'all a little something on this shit because we talking about it. See, what happened was how I got manipulated by her is because I was at a time I was ready to have kids. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to be a grown man. Long story short, she couldn't have kids, but I ain't know that. Long story short, we was trying to have kids, boom, boom, boom. But long story short, what she never told me was she already had abortions, all type of shit.
Oh shit.
Oh
So
yeah.
when things was happening, I was thinking it was because of me. You feel me? It was a lot of shit. But the whole time I put it together, like, yo, first of all, she was on birth control. She was older than me, on birth control for a certain amount of time. Then she was getting pregnant, having abortions. So I already peeped game. Get it? Back then. I was like, yo, man, she can't have no fucking kids. You know what I'm saying?
But look how many
That was back
years.
Damn.
then, yo.
Look how many years.
Okay?
Look, at the end of the day, once you conform to someone else's ideology and their ideas of you, you lose time. You lose time. You lose yourself, right? So, all right, let's fast forward. It's all said and done. You are back at square one. So now you have to figure out what it is that you like. You don't know because you spent all of this time under your parents' umbrella. The first time you got from about under your parents, you got somebody else who was trying to manipulate you. Trust me, there is a transitional period.
She said, oh, sorry. That's old
Listen,
shit.
there's a transitional
Thanks,
period
though.
between being a child
Yeah.
transitioning into adulthood. More often than not, there is somebody outside of your household telling you what you should do, telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like they got this grand plan for you because you're so great as a young person that you could do this, you could do that. Oh, if you do this, and you end up following that same path, and then once you realize, like, damn, this ain't even what I wanted, you got to go back. You
That's what
back
I
to
was
square
saying
one.
too, but that's what I'm saying. It really stems from how you took care of your childhood and transition out of your trauma because you can go from one household as a child to you being an adult in your now household, still carrying the same trauma, still almost living your life as a victim, and people will sniff that shit out and use that to manipulate you. So if you don't do the work to say, you know what, I know that in my first home as a child I didn't get necessarily all the things that I needed, which no parent is perfect, life does not come with a rule book, but we typically tend to chase what we think we're lacking or we never had. So if I don't have fundamental things such as love or how I need to feel loved, I'm going to search for it, whether I'm the husband in my new house, the wife in my new house, the child in this home. I'm going to look for it where it's not. If it's not at home, somebody's going to gas my head up and feed me exactly what I need. You need to be careful for your inner child and for your children that you currently have, no matter what age they are. Communication is very important, especially nonverbal. You may think you're saying all the things that you need to say, But what are you not saying? And you're communicating non-verbally that you think your child cannot get from you. Is it physical contact? Like, is it quality time? I have so many friends that are dysfunctional right now because of simple conversations they didn't have and conversations that they should have had, but they thought they had non-verbally,
Mm-hmm.
that they search for in a partner. Now they're married, they have children, they're miserable, they don't get the respect they deserve at home, they don't get the respect they deserve at work. It is disgusting out here. Life is too short not to just talk and communicate what your needs are. And if people cannot meet your needs, you got to just let them go. But it got to start with the self love for
But
real.
Shayna, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. In that transition, you don't know who you are to even be able to decipher between the two. So it's a transitional period, right? So you, first of all, in our culture, is already indoctrinated in us, indoctrined, however you say it, to automatically, as soon as you turn 18, I'm grown. I can do whatever I
Mm-hmm.
want to do, right? So now your judgment is left up to you. So you don't like the environment that you were raised in. And here you are throwing yourselves to the wolves looking for something that you don't even know what you're looking for. So it's
Yeah.
easy for somebody to step in and say, as an older experienced individual, we'll call them predators because that's what they are. Whether they manipulated you out of money, whether it was the S word, whether it was whatever. People recognize insecurities.
Right. They prey on it.
They prey on it. So
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, I'm going to use your weakness against you.
Right.
I'm going to make sure that you don't feel what you've been going through. So I'm going to make it look good. I got a good 6 months to get you to where I need you to be. And I'm telling you firsthand, we've all been manipulated in some kind of way.
Yes.
We've all been manipulated by somebody in some kind of way. Put a one in the chat if you've ever been manipulated by somebody. You came to find out later that
Hell.
um that that you realize, like, it's an epiphany. At a certain point in life, you just, it's almost like you just wake up and
Right.
you be like, damn.
But
And
it
you
really does start when you have to. I think the main thing people really are not taught to do, especially within the Black community, when you either decide to move out or you are forced to move out, learn to do things by yourself.
Mhm.
When you learn to do things by yourself, you learn more about yourself. You learn about what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. But when you're vulnerable and you're scared and you operate in those emotions, you're not thinking clearly, you're not moving logically, and that's how you really do become susceptible to that manipulation. It really does stem from learning more about yourself, and it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. It's really hard.
So one thing that is a human reaction, right, is we always try to escape the present, right? So if anything doesn't feel good, or it's anything that you don't like, you're gonna escape that. You're gonna always find different ways, no different than little badass kids. No, mommy, I want this toy. And they scream, crying out, right?
Yeah.
That action transitions into adulthood. You just do it in a different way. You don't sit and cry and fall out. You find other ways to make you happy.
Right.
So it just so happens that when you're in that transitional period from your parents' household to another, trying to find yourself, that gray area of life is what I like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you tend to still look for guidance because you
Right.
have no sense of independence.
Right.
You have no sense of what it is. You don't even know what self-worth is. You see what I'm saying? So, like, when you say, how many parents have said, oh man, when you 18, I can't wait till you uh get out of here. You 18, you can do what you want to do now.
That's what Fabulous said.
Yep.
See her right?
Mm-hmm.
Look how fast they made her grown. See the little girl right there?
Mm-hmm.
Wait to get her grown. See that? The one to the right. Fab, you know what I'm saying? Emily B
Yeah,
daughter right here.
Taina.
See? Told you, man. And that shit backfired on her fucking with him. Made her get embarrassed in the end. See that?
And look, his first
He
baby
got
mama,
arrested
Ari.
for fucking scamming. He was a rapper making fucking chump change, man. Got arrested for fucking scamming.
And guess
that's
what?
That's what they gave their daughter to, a scammer.
I got you one better. He thought that he hit the jackpot.
Let me find out Fabulous and G Herbo was fucking around. Let me find out.
He left Ari. He didn't know Ari was gonna be a millionaire and on top of her shit like she is.
Huh.
He knew that if he left Ari and got with Taina, it was gonna bring his rap level to another career. Why?
That's what all that shit was
fast.
about. Now you see it clear as day. That's right. He lost his girl to Moneybag Yo, so he got with Fabulous daughter to sustain his name. That's all that shit was. Part of it.
Let's be clear about this timeline. She didn't get with Moneybag Yo till later.
Yes. After they had their little beef on the internet. I remember.
Now, tell me you don't think G Herbo kicking himself in the ass.
Of course.
Taina is allegedly still what business does she have? She's under the umbrella of her parents. Still.
This is facts.
Still. Now you got Ari. All right, well, you done left and you done went with her. Like, Ari was bitter for a long time after he got with her because G Herbo was on his way to the next thing. He trying to elevate his rap career. He didn't think about his family.
I got one for you. What's G Herbo
allegedly?
What's his claim to fame? What's the biggest song he ever did?
That song with Nicki Minaj. Talk about it.
Thank you. That is it. That is it. All he ever did was street mixtape shit. That's right. He ran with that one feature. He ran with that shit.
It's a banger though.
How niggas was starting career off little internet sensation.
Hold on. Let's go deeper. Let's talk about that PPP loan that he got caught up in.
That's what I was just talking about. He got caught scamming. That's what I was just talking about. That's why I say, that's why I blame you women. Y'all supported a lot of this shit. Y'all know everything about these niggas. Y'all know everything, supporting all that shit.
What I do,
Nathan?
I was at
Y'all
home.
knew that nigga was a fraud. These niggas been frauding. Y'all been knew Tyrese was a fraud. Y'all knew all these niggas was frauds.
I don't fantasize over people that I see on TV. I just do not. I enjoy the entertainment. It is what it is.
Y'all let this man sit up there with Rev Run and give church advice. You Shayna. You ain't say not one. You ain't cursed on that not one time.
I got manipulative. I just found out like a couple years ago. At one point in his career, he had a tongue ring. How am I supposed to have a tongue ring? Recovering. I'm still
Look, man. I'm gonna just tell y'all this.
Who had a tongue ring?
All I'm gonna tell y'all is this.
I would teleport.
Anybody that's around that was young, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Shayna, I would teleport and put paws on you. Who had a tongue ring?
TYRESE had a tongue ring at one point in his life, girl.
This is what I was about to tell y'all. When TYRESE first came out, he was not no ladies' man. He was not no sex symbol. He never was. He didn't become that to that song probably with the brat. What do you like? He was always looked at as zesty when he first came out, y'all. From that Coca-Cola commercial with that tongue ring, everybody knew he was zesty.
Yes,
so that's why I say he started.
Hold on.
And it was Baby Boy that stamped him too. That's what made him.
Wait. Didn't he have an eyebrow piercing too at one point?
Yes, he was straight flaming. He was looking like that, but he was pierced out. You did?
Yes. My heart, it hurts.
Remember, he didn't dress like this with hoodie. He wasn't dressing like that. He was dressing like a little punk rocker. You get it? Little happy singing, like a little Nas X type of boy when he came out.
Hold on. Not singing love songs to the Coca-Cola commercial on the 8th row of the bus, man. Quit playing with me, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when he was in those movies, he started trying to act tough. You know what I'm saying? When he beat up Melvin and shit. That's when he started acting tougher for the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine how
TYRESE always been a sweet child.
I tell you what, even in the movie Baby Boy, Snoop knew he was. I can't even say. I don't know what I can say and can't say. Because I've been real censored. I've been real censored. but even Snoop knew. Snoop character, like, man, you with that? What'd he say? You with that nigga? That Baby Boy? He still live with his mama?
Did y'all find out how he allegedly got that role?
John Singleton, talk about it.
I was told through the grapevine that he got it when he decided to do something strange for a piece of change.
But that's not shocking. That's really not new news. You have to think there's a certain thing in Hollywood, and we all know, we've heard about it, and a lot of us have not experienced it because I am not doing it. But it's
The
called the
couch.
casting couch.
The couch.
The
Ooh.
casting couch.
Hold on, I need some air.
Yeah, open the window. Open the window. Go to the right. Open it up. Open it up.
Where's
Open
my
it up.
Bible? Where's my Bible?
Open it up. Clutch it. Clutch it tight when we talk about this.
Oh.
A lot of these men, so Hollywood has this thing of the perception of men that you should chase, right? So men throughout the years, we've given them passes. We know this is fruity. Women still love Biggie after he said in his song that this girl was so fine that she'll suck on his daddies.
Women like fruity men, man. I don't figure it out. Women like, because even though they're not loving and charming, they I don't know what it is, but women just like fruity men, man.
It took me forever to get over Usher too. I was 4 years old singing My Way.
Look, y'all been tricked to like soft men, and men been tricked to like women that look hard. It's the truth. It's the game they played, man.
So since the roles have been reversed, it's even still a gray area now, because now you get people complaining about women being too masculine, and I'm pretty much
that's a fact. That's what the fuck is going on. It's the truth.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I always able to deal with women like that. You know what I'm saying? So I that don't bother me, but I know it's the truth.
Pull no punches. Come to the front.
My opinion is this: me, y'all. No matter how aggressive a woman is, no matter how thorough, it don't matter to me that she's never gonna be more masculine than me. So I don't get offended by that shit.
But listen, it's only
most men
I'm telling
not
you,
built like that. Yeah.
Don't matter how masculine a woman is. When she is in the presence of a masculine man, she gonna tuck her tail. Period.
Yeah.
When she is in the presence of a man that is really and truly a man, she gonna bow down. And I'm telling you that as a woman, I cannot tell you, and I am aggressive. Like, I'm an Aries. I'm like all of that. Like, when I am in the presence of a masculine man, I'm bringing him roses. You hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a certain sense of the person you need to like bow down to. And masculinity it has been blurred. The term of a masculine man, we thought he was a man because he had his tongue pierced. If a dude walk up to me right now and try to give me my number with his tongue pierced, what?
I'll be damned if Lil Uzi Vert pull up to me with a purse and his belly ring.
Nah, not the Birkin.
What you doing on Saturday?
Not the Birkin.
Yes, the Birkin. Yes, the Birkin.
What? With the
girl
with his tummy out?
Yes.
With his tummy out? With the shoulder pads?
With the midriff and the leather shoulder pads.
With his tummy out?
Yes.
Oh.
They say people show you who they are, right? So like you said, if he got a piercing in the tongue ring, he tell you who it was, but then some people act like, oh well, he might be.
It is a lane for women that deal with gay men, and they're called a beard. The reason that they call them a beard is because that is the only sign of really true masculinity. Like, men with a full beard are like the men of men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they titans. We consider a man soft if he got a little goatee, like that little skinny ass mustache dudes be like, no.
Neo back in the day. If
I'm telling you, any dude with like a bare face, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is.
Masculinity.
Right. So now they done caught on to that. So
a lot of that shit is a mask. Yeah.
I'm telling you. So now men eat fame. You say it all the time. Now you looking at beards weird because the only masculine men wore full beards. That has been infiltrated.
Just like do-rags. It was a time on these street thorough dudes wore do-rags. Then a lot of people started wearing do-rags. Took over the do-rags.
Wait,
do-rags and twisted in the shirt. Yeah.
KC,
what's happening?
So you mean to tell me you wouldn't try a masculine man who got a struggle beard? Just a few patches missing in the lawn? You wouldn't give him no time of day?
Man, look. Man, hold on. I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked me. I hope the F word.
Girl.
I hope the F word is permitted here. Fuck no.
Ooh. And
No.
They never trust me having no facial hair.
I'm telling you, that bare face. And guess what? It don't even have to do with nothing with sexuality. If a dude got a bare face to me, you the police. And I can't, like, you police, you
That's
military.
another thing too.
Like,
That's part of it. Yeah. That
under what circumstance does a man I gotta see your daddy and I gotta see your granddaddy. Like if your DNA say that you can't grow facial hair, bro. Like if your facial hair say that like if your DNA say you can't grow like facial hair, I gotta see your granddaddy or daddy or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta see where your history come from. But you not about to walk up to me and like you grow, like say you don't shave for 3 weeks. However your beard grow out, it's blotchy, it's gaps all in the chin and all that. Man, get out of here. Oh, what are you talking about? No. I am designed and built a certain way. And I can recognize a real man when I see one. And a lot of it has to do with his face. That's the only thing a man really got.
A lot of people don't know that.
I'm telling you.
A lot of people don't know who they looking at, what they looking at. They think everybody's the same. That's why they be fucking up.
Okay, I'm kind of with you on that because you know what? I don't know if it's just because I finally reached my 30s.
Hold up, man. What the hell you talking about, Miss Deja? Miss Deja. You gotta read Miss Deja fucking you gotta read her chats, man. You gotta read her texts, man. You talking about her cousin got a beard, he gets mistaken for a top.
Yo, shout out Miss Deja. That's my girl. Shout out Miss Deja, man. Yeah. Hey, you know, Miss Deja been in this with us for years.
You got a beard, Miss Deja. Got a beard.
Yeah. I was saying I'm kind of partial to the men with full beards and a bald head.
Infiltration.
You know, that combo right there goes kind of crazy.
Infiltration.
Your bald head did mean masculine, but I think they try to steal that too.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Now we got a whole bunch of suspect Santanas out here.
But I ain't gonna lie, the new talk is they get in trouble. They say a lot of men get man kits, man. It's called a man kit now.
Yes.
Weird man kits. A lot of niggas got from Daisy as fuck. Man kits, man. Fucking man kits. Right? So the same shit y'all used to get dissed about, joked on, women fake. This men doing it more than women now, man. Going out their way.
Hey man, look, hold on. I'm gonna take you up to the higher scale. Hold on. Let me go to the top. Fuck the bottom. Let me go to the top. Rick Ross called Drake BBL Drizzy. What is we talking about? Oh, let's go to the top. Now your favorite rapper's favorite rapper ain't even who he say he is.
I've been manipulated.
She said they got do-rags for beards now.
No.
Man. Oh my fucking God, man. That's what the niggas won't get no now. That's why they won't get no black shit on the covers.
Hey, hey, look though, look, I'm telling you. Remember, all right, for instance, when we was kids, right? You know, Santa Claus, when they put on a Santa Claus costume and they got that gray beard and they got that little string that tucked behind their ears to make they shit. Yeah, just don't touch me. I can make you think I got whatever. Think about it.
Shit.
That is what it is. Men have stooped so low to where I don't know who they feel like they have to keep up with. I don't know if it's a personal thing. I don't know if it's a fad, but everybody, has this perception of how they want to be perceived. So if I was a stud, right, it ain't nothing for me to go to the dread shop, get some dreads and buy some baggy pants and sit with my legs open when I'm talking to somebody and sticking my chest out in. You know what I'm saying? I could be whoever I want to be. That is who we are now. And it is promoted that you can be whoever you want to be. And at this point, it's
yo, you kicking some real shit, but I'm still listening. I'm like, it's still a fucking lie, though. You can lie to yourself all day.
It is, right?
That's the real shit we live in. That's right.
It
is. Every day.
I just gotta pay extra in the Matrix to lie.
Oh man, they want a high 80.
Everything you saying, Kay, is a definition of fucking lunacy. Crazy.
Insanity.
They want a high 80 for that. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I could be who I want you to be. Give me what I want from
Did y'all
you.
see that viral video of motherfuckers having proms and shit? Like, I'm seeing people having prom, all these prom layouts, but you look at the background, they're in the fucking projects, they in the fucking hood. Like, I'm like, why is black people spending all this money to celebrate stupid ass events like prom? I could see you spending money on graduation, niggas. What the fuck is so exclusive about a fucking prom? You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. And y'all know in prom is gonna be some fucking that night. So it was like, I just be watching all this shit, yo.
Let me tell you something. I lost my virginity and got pregnant at 17. Okay. The last thing I thought about was a prom. And the last thing my mama was gonna throw me was a celebration. Ain't nobody happy around here. My family was disappointed in me. You hear me? Like it was certain things that coming up that like you did a disservice to your family. Like it's certain things that's going on right now, like the dresses that you see these girls wearing like to prom. Yeah. Coochie, booty out. It's just like a little floral mesh thing covering their coochie. And the mama's like, yeah, go. And that's the same mama after you had that baby that is not gonna babysit. And then now what? You have no perception of being a mother. You think you're just gonna have a baby and your mama gonna watch it? No.
Oh, man.
Mm-mm.
Hey, yo, let me tell y'all this real quick. That's how they keep the economy going. May and June, those proms is what keep the bacon flowing those months. You know what I'm saying? Memorial Day about to pass. This whole shit, Memorial Day to 4th of July, they get that motherfucking prom shit is around the whole America, every state, every city.
Let me tell you how selfish that is.
The rentals, Party City, all that shit. Rent a cars, prom.
That is the parents. That is the parents stunting on all the other parents. Think about it. That is the parents that want to let all of the other parents know that my child doing better than your child. So it's an ego trip. I promise you.
I'm gonna troll all that shit now. This how I want you to see how stupid that shit sound now when you said it. Think about it.
It's an ego trip.
My kid doing better than your kid, but they both failing.
I'm telling you, it's an ego trip.
And they both twerk the Sexy Red and Glorilla.
Facts. It's an ego trip. It is an ego trip.
Caught cheat. One gets caught sneaking boys in the house, and the other one, she go missing every now and then. But they're gonna look good for their prom.
Nah, but I tell you what, and I'm gonna just take it a little bit deeper. When the parents spend all of this money on these children and their proms, it's only because the parent grew up with the other kids' parents. So
you mean to tell me they spend all the money on a prom, but they don't put no money in the kids' accounts? And after prom and they graduate, they go back
but we can't. But hold on, we can't say that. We can't verify that because nobody's posting their bank statements. So with that being said, everything is for face value. You gonna get what you see. So you gonna see my daughter on her prom riding a horse with this young boy who she ain't gonna see 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, that ego never goes anywhere. All it does is transfer. How can I stun on you? Me and you went to high school together. You used to bully me, and you used to lock me, push me in my locker, and like slap me in the face and all that.
Right. Now she built like a refrigerator, and she asking for your business.
Now we done grew up. Now we done grew up, and we had kids at the same time. Yeah, let me show you how I get off. That is the parents' way of stunning. It's not the kids. I can come to my mom and daddy all day and say, yeah, I want all rose gold prom.
You just said some shit. Half the shit that people do for their kids be for clout now.
I'm telling you.
True.
That's why shit is lame. It is whack.
And
people going broke over their kids. People going broke to uphold images, man.
And then guess what? That kid.
That's why I say spending money don't mean shit no more, y'all. Everybody spends money. Spending money is not an accomplishment, y'all. Just because I spend my money in the UKC don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I was the same person at 16 who told my parents I didn't want a sweet 16. I'd rather the money. and I
Yeah.
invested it and
Yep.
had a bank account, and I was set for my first few years of college.
Everything I say go back to this
See?
nigga, teaching niggas how to blow their money. He taught
Yep.
niggas that spending money mean you got money. Spend a lot of money mean you balling, you're rich, you're doing better than everybody. That's niggas like him taught that.
All right. So
3
Shayna,
Are
decades.
listen to
you a
this.
spender or are you an investor? That's
Shayna,
what it all
Shayna,
boils down to.
Shayna,
He
boo,
never tell
let's
you one word about owning nothing. He just always told us how to spend shit.
What's
that's a
up, Kay?
fact. So here's the thing. So you got kids, it's levels to the shit. It don't matter where you how old you are, no nothing. It's levels to the shit, right? So you had the option.
Uh-huh.
You had the option to say, no, don't spend this on me. Nah, nah, I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna do that. You had the wherewithal as an
Mm-hmm.
intellectual child to
Mm-hmm.
discern where your parents' money was going, right?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
got me, who was pregnant at the same age that you were when you were like, no, 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 do this. Me, I'm not going to prom. My life was done when I decided to have a baby. It is no longer about me.
Mm.
Okay, I'm not going to prom. Buy this shit for my baby. Boom. We buying stocks, we buying bonds, we buying, you know what I'm saying? So you have to have the wherewithal to know where that money is going. Because money doesn't do anything but transfer. Either you getting rich or you making somebody else rich. Now, it takes a smart individual to understand the two.
Right.
So that's what I did when I got pregnant. I don't want none of that. Mm-mm.
X.
So what are we teaching the children? Are we when these kids have these proms and they have no financial stability, they're always going to depend on me as
Hmm.
a parent. As a parent, I spent all this money on you. And then when you get 25, you be like, well, you spent 30,000 on my prom. And I'm like, that's where all my money went. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to clarify this too. The only time the prom means something is if that kid is going to college. Let me clarify that.
And
Facts.
they can go to college and it
As
could
far as if
still,
it's a journey after that.
but
If
it
it's
could be,
nothing after that prom and that school year and that's it,
but fame,
I'm
guess
good.
what? It could still be wasted funds depending on the
Nah, it
mentality of
is
the
still wasting
child.
funds.
I'm telling you, it could be
It is
wasted
wasting funds.
funds
But
because
you
your
know, if a
child
person,
could then decide that that's not what they want to do. They can be influenced, no different than us just talking about what we
mm-hmm,
talked about a couple minutes ago.
yeah,
Somebody
Yeah.
coming into their life and telling them
for
otherwise.
sure. You just said some
So,
shit.
Yep.
so you
Cause
you
that
can
same parent that'll get the rental car and put all that shit into the child, the same parent that won't get that kid no fucking money neither. Or won't you get it? I'm gonna spend it how I want to spend it. Instead of just giving that child something set up for when they get out of school. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Now,
And I'm
even though
keeping
we
a
know
buck with you.
different
My
communities, I know
grandmama
understand the
saw
gated community, suburban family could send their kid as nothing, but we know I'm talking about the poor motherfuckers who struggle to send their kids to prom. That's what I'm talking about. Not the people who can't afford it. Just want to clarify that. I'm out.
clout.
Hmm.
Clout is a hell of a drug.
Exactly. And
Clout,
what they don't enforce is discipline and strategy.
clout is a hell of a drug.
Hmm.
Clout is something, clout is perception, right? So when you say, oh, you just looking for clout, you're looking for clout, you're looking to be seen, you're looking to look at me. You know what I'm saying? I got connections you don't got. You couldn't do this for your child, but I did.
Huh.
And I'm telling you, as years go by and as time goes on, time tells everything. All of them chicks that I went to high school with, that they parents did everything for them.
Hmm.
Facts.
Listen,
But you know
Facts,
what,
Daryl.
Casey?
Back then, prom didn't cost a lot of money.
Just listening to you right now, Casey, I can tell it don't even matter where you currently are in your life or where you plan on going. You're gonna be successful based upon your child's life with the legacy that you're leaving.
mm-hmm.
For real. Because a lot of the things that you're speaking on right now, I don't care if you're 20, I don't care if you're 80. Not everybody will ever come to this level of understanding
Mm-hmm.
and to this level of clarification as well. There's a certain level of ambiguity when it comes to responsibility, when it comes to funding, when it comes to lifestyle, all that. I applaud you. I applaud you.
Yeah.
Gracias.
De nada.
But I'm telling you, I've experienced it enough. And it's kind of like, if you could go to a high school and just pick one person out, you know what I'm saying? And kind of like guide them and just be their counselor throughout life, you're able to change a lot of lives. And that goes back to Hollywood, because nobody has an example of anything we just talked about right now. You think these kids going to prom right now this June? Parents talk to them about anything, the foreseeable future within 4 years. It's all about the look now. It's all about how you look right now. Nobody is really thinking about the future. Look at how these
Some people
days.
promise to start fucking your life up too.
I'm telling you,
You promote
listen,
sex, getting drunk, getting high, getting fucked up, being grown.
I'm telling you, within our culture, the foreseeable future is what, 6 months? The foreseeable future. If I could predict the future in 4 months, I would be. No, I'm telling you, the foreseeable future is not far. It's 6 months. Nobody looks toward the future like that in our community. Nobody does. No, we cannot say that we have a 10-year plan as an adult right now.
We was always taught that shit. That's right. That's the main reason why we lose, and that's one of the top reasons why. Yep. Everybody else is taught about the future and to wait on it and to be prepared, but we the ones taught, well, there ain't no such thing as a future. What if it don't? We taught like that. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And the only thing that has really been instilled in us as grown individuals is doubt. That's one thing that we can depend on. It's doubt.
All black people got always,
before we depend on certainty, we can depend on doubt. We can have the grandiose idea. Man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then, what if that don't do?
You'll talk yourself
out
of
it. What if that? Yeah.
That's why it's important not to tell too many people your plans either. You can't even tell people your plans like that. People gonna speak all their failure that they had to you and try to psych you out of that shit.
This whole conversation is coming full circle, because what did we talk about? Speaking in existence. This whole conversation is coming full circle. And I'm telling you that if you can instill, it's hard to instill wisdom on people who have not been where you've been, but you can look at people based on your wisdom. And you can look at them and see the direction that they're going into. And you have to exert all of your energy to try to save this person and give all the advice there is to give, and then it falls on deaf ears.
But that's the thing too, because honestly, both of you, Fame and Casey, a lot of the things that you've spoken about, I couldn't necessarily relate to, being that I'm single, I don't have any kids, but I have learned so much in life through experiences, living vicariously through other people's fuck ups. And I didn't mean to curse like that, but it's so many things I had to decide. I don't have to learn this the hard way, because I saw what happened to such and such. And people aren't conditioned to do that either. They're just like, I'm gonna put my hand on the fire to see if it's actually hot, even though everybody told me it was hot.
So Shanna, let's say this. Your situation is rare. Your situation is not common. You come from a different place, right? You've had parents that were able to instill certain things in you, right? And you're able to discern. You were raised with discernment at a young age.
Yes.
Everybody else wings it, bro.
I wouldn't say that, Kay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get you for that. I think we all was raised the right way. I think some of us was more rebellious than others. I'm saying that because I was a rebellious motherfucker, and I know for a fact I was raised right.
But guess what? It all boils down to, Fame.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I think we all was, to some extent. At least one person, or matter of fact, I'm gonna say we all knew what was right from wrong, one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
But certain things started to happen, or we all got led astray different ways. But you're right. What it is, some people had the right parents to keep them on the path 24/7.
Well, the thing is too, when you start to ignore your intuition, your gut feeling more and more, the less sensitive it is. So the more you deviate from what you already know is bad, you start to lose that discernment and you're just like, yo, what's going on?
And a lot of that has to do with outside influences. Again,
There
Yep.
you go. That
again,
fucking school and going outside.
it
That's right.
as an individual, child or adult, you have the option to what you allow in your life, right? So you have the option to be like, okay, this person on some bullshit. Excuse me, my language. This
Are
person
you
on some BS.
good?
Um, once you reach a certain age, it's all about influence. If your influence has been nothing but positivity and the gain and the betterment of oneself, you can rise off of that. But you also, on the flip side, have people who are always telling you what you can't do. What, oh, you ain't gonna do this. Because I'm telling you, it's two sides to every coin. We all know this.
We all, we all got finesse. We all got finesse because we always got put in one big hole, one big neighborhood, one big community. We always need each other. It's always what we gonna do, and we all is one. And another thing is, before we get y'all been lighting this shit up. Y'all been saying some real shit. And I'm gonna say this one last thing. I'm gonna see if y'all feel me on this. When we went to school, did we really go to school to learn schoolwork or to learn behavior?
Behavior.
Behavior.
Now, if we all go back into our life of school, I bet you we will remember every fucking thing we did in school, whether it was bad, funny, joking, fight, whatever the fuck it was. Fight out, we remember all that shit. But I bet you we won't really remember no teachers, classwork, a lot of shit we won't remember. Because school was all about behavior and being programmed for 12 years to learn fuck shit. It's no coincidence. I started smoking weed in school, getting high in high school. It's not a coincidence, all right?
There's no
Everything.
difference in there's
So
no difference in
when you had
structure.
some students, think about it. They didn't see their first gun to school. Niggas showed them in the locker. Look, I got my gun. Why,
Mm-hmm.
what they did on purpose? Put good kids in a school with project kids, all on purpose. All that's on purpose. I'm telling you, they was all of this shit groomed all of us.
All
And
right,
this
so
was always
listen.
kept us in that
What
same barrel.
what is the difference between the school structure and the
About it.
prison structure? The plates are served the same, them
Mm-hmm.
same little compartment. The buses are the same, different paint. The buildings are the same, different numbers. Um, you have a certain time where you're allowed out to do one thing, and it's playtime, and it's just um no two people learn the same.
Nope.
So there
That's
has
real too.
been a construct. There has been, again, all of this has been planned before we even got here. There has been, everything that we've gone through has been designed for us. We're exactly where they want us to be. If you're not happy about your situation, that is exactly where you're supposed to be. Nobody broke the matrix for real. We
Nope.
all are trying to conform and adapt. And
Mm-hmm.
how is it, Shayna, that you literally just sat here and said that we're making way more money than our forefathers and we're
Mm-hmm.
doing worse?
Mm-hmm. It's like an
How is
oxymoron.
that?
Right.
How is that? That everybody on this chat right now, me, you, we millionaires.
Huh.
We're literally millionaires. If they stop taking taxes, how much of a bag would you have?
Listen, all I can say is if they stop taxing me, there'd be signs. Y'all not gonna hear from me for a while, okay?
Listen, I'm telling you, it's no getting around it. It's small numbers, it's little things, it's little shit that you don't even look at, that you just spend money on because you feel like you need it.
Hmm.
Nobody really sits back and does without, right? So we're all conditioned to buy the things that make us feel good, whether it's shopping, whether it's drugs, whether it's It doesn't matter what it
Keith,
is.
that you just said feel good. You know what that really mean? Lie to yourself.
Right.
I'm telling you.
That's what that really mean.
But am I
Yup.
lying?
We all been there. That's right.
So
Gotta
if
fill the
I used to do that
void
shit. I used to
somehow.
do that shit back in the day. I used to do that shit.
Yeah.
I used
you
to do that shit.
have to do something.
When I told y'all when I was on my grown man shit young, but that's the shit I used to do. Like my life sucked, but I would always shop and just buy shit even when I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I used to just make up shit to do.
Self
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gratification.
I had
Self
everything else, but the
gratification.
main shit
Yeah.
was just not clicking. You know what I'm
All
saying? Yeah.
those voids. That's how addictions form.
Yeah. So now we're all searching. Nobody really knows,
Facts.
right?
Everybody got to go
So
through that.
look, everybody wants to be happy in life, right? And there's a movie with Will Smith, and the name of this movie is kind of like hits home because there really is no goal, and it's called The Pursuit of Happiness, right?
Mm.
So if you don't know what happiness is, you're constantly pursuing a feeling that you've never felt before. So that's what keeps you in this rat race. That's what keeps you on a hamster wheel.
You said a lot of shit.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, that's what
Because
keeps you
people
on
don't
this
know that
hamster
shit is
wheel.
so simple. And
Because
like
you're
you just said,
pursuing
you're
your
playing games with yourself. You're
ideal.
playing mind games with yourself. That's what you're doing.
I'm telling you, and you're constantly chasing something that you don't even know what it is. Oh, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Well, what is happiness?
Huh.
You
I'm gonna tell you
cannot
what the
put
real
that
happiness is,
into
dog. I'm gonna
words.
tell you what the real happiness is. This is my opinion. This is what I learned. The real happiness is when you can sit your ass down and you content, you happy, you feel good about yourself, nobody bothering you, you just okay. No matter what you do, you straight. Everything you need, anything you might want, is at your hands. But you still content with yourself, or if you with 100 people, that's when you know you happy. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
be honest. I don't want happiness.
When you
I
feel
want
like when you
joy.
understand that when you can feel content in yourself that you're not missing out on nothing in life, no matter what go on, no matter what happens, good or bad, you straight. That's when you got real happiness and real peace.
That's
But
joy.
everybody got to get to that level. But that's really what it's all about. Because remember, they get rich, but they also, the smart ones understand it's not only about getting rich, it's about getting rich so you can take care of all your headaches and stresses and worries and miseries and take care of your family. Then they get into the art of being by themselves and being at peace. That's the next level after you make it. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the
But
real
that's
peace. Even the rich people find that out. Damn, you mean to tell me all it took for me to sit down on the island by myself? This is what it's all about? Yes, that's what it's all about. But you might have learned that till after your career was over with. You ran around the world a whole 30, 20 years, but then you realize, damn. Diddy probably finally realized, damn, you mean it was just all about me being with my kids? Damn. Because you want to be with your kids now. And you realize that all that shit didn't mean nothing, nigga. But if you go to jail, you don't see them kids no more, you're going to say, damn, if I only would have sat with my kids more. That's why I say life is the simple shit, y'all. Everything else is just a front that we do to brainwash ourselves. That's all it really is.
the thing that I learned high key just by being by myself and enjoying my own company is really happiness is more so situation based. Anything can steal your happiness, but nothing can really steal your joy. Joy is like, yo, no matter what happens around me, I know I'm good within. Nothing's gonna penetrate or necessarily steal that feeling of peace and well being. If I know I'm good within myself, I'm constantly working on myself. I'm not trying to get any outsource of happiness, and I
Mm.
can maintain what I have and not let others infiltrate. That is the true joy I want to live in. I don't want to just be happy. Too many people are out here seeing you happy and want to be mad at you, envious, jealous, and they want to take that from you, but not knowing the source of your joy. If you just spend enough time by yourself to understand what can bring you joy, no matter what you going through, you good, you're successful. You got it.
Because y'all said some shit. Happy. One thing I know about being happy, you're never always going to be happy. Why? Happy is an emotion. That means you're
Right.
going to feel happy today, tomorrow you might not. So I'm going to keep breaking down, y'all, how it's mad terminologies we use every day. But when you start looking at it, you're going to see these are the things that made us crazy. Mary put that in people here. I just want to be, you're never going to be happy. Meaning you can be happy today, but tomorrow you might not be. Shit happens because it's an emotion. Hey, I might be fucking mad today. Tomorrow I'm not. I might be sad today. Tomorrow I'm not. Those are all emotions. So you gotta understand, being happy is like a sunny day. You want as many sunny days as possible. But if it rains, you can't fucking lose your mind. You get it? And that's why I
Facts.
said we detached from nation, a lot of common shit. But y'all said some real shit because a lot of people do spend their whole life trying to be happy, doing this, doing that. And really happy is some shit, y'all, you just gotta find on your own. It's not no label. It's something you gotta discover within yourself. That's the whole key to
Facts.
the whole shit. That's the trick.
If
They
I
said they
could
taught us to
really
look for everything out instead of within.
if I could really sum it up, happiness is when the sun is out, but joy is when you dancing with the puddles when the rain and the thunderstorm
Yep.
hit.
A
For
rainy day to
real.
me is the same, y'all. I'll tell you straight up. Only difference on a rainy day, I'm not putting on my best clothes. That's it. But a rainy day means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. It don't change my mood. I don't get depressed. I actually like rainy days. For real. Shit, this is how I am now, man.
What is a rainy day without sunshine? You don't
mm,
appreciate rainy days
facts.
That's right.
until like because the sun can shine. You can still be depressed. You can still be sad. You can still be whatever. But you cannot appreciate one without the other. You
That's right.
cannot appreciate rain without sunshine. And you
Nothing gonna go
cannot
without that
appreciate
rainwater.
sunshine without the rain. I'm telling you, I just made a
Facts.
post the other day. I put it on my story. I said rainy days are the best. And that those are the more serene days. And if you notice, when it rains, that is when you're calm. You're
Mm,
forced to be calm. Like when it's sunny outside, you forced, oh man, I gotta get out. I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta run around, do whatever you need to do. But it's those rainy days that allow you to scale back. Oh man, I'm gonna just chill today. You caught up on your favorite show. Like you you're able to tap into a different emotion. And that's what this is all about.
mm-hmm.
Everything that we experience, it's about tapping into different emotions. Cause you don't know, like once you spend so much time trying to be the best version of yourself, you lose sight of the relaxation days. You lose sight of the fact that you really need to sit the fuck down and
Hello.
sit back and like and really chill. And that's what rainy days do. And I live in Atlanta, so it's very seldom that the rainy days come. But when they do, you be like, shit. Now look, if you living in Seattle and it rain all the time, the sunny days make you feel different.
Yep.
And it's all about tapping into the environment and what's around you. And it has nothing to do with people.
Nope.
Once you really hone in on yourself, you'll be able to really figure it out what it is that you need to do for you. Some days, like you really just need to shut down. Some days
Yep.
you don't need to talk to nobody. Some days you
Yep.
don't need to go live. Some
Amen.
days you don't need to do none of that. Sit back,
Mm-hmm.
sit back, and really
That's right, Jay.
decide what it
Hey, yo,
is
Jay,
that you really want for you. What up, though?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit because I know you got, you know what I'm saying, this for people that be in the house, in the home and shit.
Hmm.
What people don't know is when you start getting into your own zone of yourself, your home, your life, you'll see that every room in your house has a different zone for thinking, shit like that. Like if you sit in your backyard, you'll get different thoughts from your bedroom. You'll get different thoughts from your kitchen, from your living room. Like that's real shit.
Hey,
Every
listen.
vibe of your room got your house. So when people start tapping into their shit, you'll start learning. Damn, I come up with my best thoughts when I sit in the guest room by the
Guess what?
window. You know what I'm
Guess
saying? I get a
what?
whole nother energy. When I'm in my backyard, I get a that shit is real, y'all. See what I'm
Hey,
saying?
as a people, and I'm so glad you said that. It's a reason why the white man called us porch monkeys, because when we go out to the porch we want to sit back, chill, and just watch our surroundings around our home. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
go outside, sit on the porch, and just watch. We'll watch. And as a negative and derogatory term is called porch monkeys, when in all actuality we want to see what's happening at our front door. So when you go over your grandmama's house and when you go over your people's house and you want to just chill and kick it and you pull up and sit on the stoop, you just look at what's going on around, you can see immediately who is around you, who's walking past your shit every day. Who is this? Who is that? You're able to really see. And that's why I think we always sat on the porch, because we always want to know, like, who is really walking by my crib every day. Now it's different. Nobody sits on their porch no more. And back in the day when we was playing and your neighbors told you don't get on their grass because they just had it cut, like, stay off my grass, like on Friday, it's because we were able to see who was stepping on our grass. We was able to see who was misusing the neighborhood. We was able to see who was out here. And it was always everything we do has been demonized. Everything that we consider a culture, we stopped doing because it was demonized. Oh, I ain't gonna go on my porch no more. I ain't gonna be no porch monkey. No, this is the very reason why I say, and I'm gonna stand on this. We don't know our neighbors. We don't know. If you live in an apartment complex, you don't know who living to the left or the right to you. Think about this. Jeffrey Dahmer cut up all of them people in his apartment, and nobody seen him carry a body in there.
And you just said some real shit. That's how you know the South was fake. How the fuck you in Georgia and there's no, you get it?
Right.
You get it? That was, you feel me? There you go.
I don't know. We just,
because people ain't, your neighbors ain't the neighbors you think they are. That's why.
They're not.
Me? Some of them neighbors ain't supposed to be here. Some neighbors don't even speak your language. Some neighbors from everywhere else. You get it? That's why it's like that. We live in bogus communities now. It's the same way where I'm at. Bogus communities.
I got one question.
Yeah, it's true.
How many people? All right, we'll say whether you live in an apartment or a house. The house to your left, your right, to your front left diagonal, your right diagonal, and ahead of you, in your immediate radius. How well do you know your neighbors? Do y'all get together on a Friday and be like, let's have a cookout for all 13 of us? Because you got 4 people in your house. No, there is no sense of community anywhere. We've all been indoctrinated to be scared of each other. That's all we know. We live in fear subliminally.
We're fucked up.
We're fucked.
I think what happened is too, we transformed the community we have around us that we physically live in to the community at our jobs.
People turning on machines and robots.
We spent too much time building a community at our jobs because we there more than at home anyway. Think about it. Everybody wants to talk about work culture more than they do about the neighborhood culture.
So remember when your neighbor could come to your crib and be like, yo, you got some extra sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody come to your door, I'm shooting through the door. What the fuck you mean I got sugar? I ain't got no Coke. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shoot to the door. It's an immediate threat. You know what I'm saying? So we've all been indoctrinated to be scared of each other. Even if you a dope fiend, we're scared of them, not knowing that they'll be the one to look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just scared. Everything is scary now. And the way that we play it safe is by staying to ourselves, keeping everything to ourselves, not having any sense of community, not communicating, not being
a lot of real shit, Kay.
Not being.
You know what it is too? I'm not gonna lie. Everything you saying is that nigga frequency shit. That's how black people living. You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else living their best life.
Kay,
that's some real shit you just said, Kay.
Kay, I think it's about that time when we asked Fame if he saw the movie yet.
He ain't.
No, I ain't see it yet. I didn't see it yet. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't. But I'm gonna see it this weekend.
But you know what though? I'm gonna stand up for you, Fame. Hold on. I'm gonna stand up for you, Fame. He does a lot. Like,
he do.
Bro be up.
Because you gotta remember, y'all, for me to watch, and I gotta be into it. You know what I'm saying? That means everything gotta stop, and I gotta watch it. I gotta have time to watch the shit.
Right. So your life,
And lately we've been heating up, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm telling
Facts.
you,
yeah, no, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna watch it because yeah, I'm watching that fucking Cat Williams shit.
and the only reason that we really harping on it like that is because it's so relative. It's
I
not
know I'm gonna watch it
you.
too. That's how I always do, and that's gonna give us something to talk about.
It's just relative. And for
Trust me.
anybody that's wondering that what we talking about that clone Tyrone.
Yeah, I ain't have a chance to watch really no movie.
So I worked on the movie, but I didn't watch it until a year after it came out or whatever. But post in the chat how you feel about that clone Tyrone. On how they manufacture the type of people they want to maneuver in society. And that's probably the best way I could put it.
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't see it, but I know what it's about because that's what's
Right,
going
because
on
I
right
don't
now.
want
That's
to
right.
give away too much of the plot and all that.
Thank you. Not, yeah, we'll do it like we did the
But
freaky.
anybody who's ever seen that clone Tyrone, man, pull up.
Told you, man.
Pull up.
And
And
that really mean they clone black people.
it's
That's really
so
what it means.
many.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
All right, so fam, look, even though like we talking about what we talking about, like even when we go back and you make CB4 references and um a lot of the movies that we were growing up on, like Baby Boy and all of that, like we see how it plays out in real life. So the way that they cloned Tyrone came out was only to depict the future and what is not foreseen and the people that are not awake, okay, to
Mm-hmm.
what is going on. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yep.
put it in comedy form. That's why I
Yep.
watch comedy movies
Every
because
comedy movie they made on us was
yes,
trolling us. Every
yes,
single
I'm
one of them.
telling you, everything is behind the
Y'all,
joke.
that's why I kept
Why
saying,
do
y'all, our whole life is based on entertainment. Our whole reality conception, our whole fucking everything, y'all. That's why I'm not making this shit up. Why you think we all know the same exact shit? We were raised the same way, watching the
it
same
don't
shit.
matter what state you in.
So
If
this
you
they
was
cloned
born,
us through
if you
TVs
were
and shit.
born and
Yeah,
raised, if you was born and raised in the inner city, we all got the same story. If you don't got
right.
the same story, you know somebody that do.
It's the same setup in every story, the
I'm
same
telling you.
neighborhood, the same. Okay, they're over there. The same stores are gonna be there. The same cars. You get it? Clothing, liquor store, church. It's always gonna be. That's really called the same program.
Fame. Watch they clone Tyrone. I promise you. It's funny. Jamie Foxx got a whole bunch of funny lines. And I promise you, everything that he's saying is real. Like, you might even fall asleep on it. I had to watch the movie
No, I'm
four
not gonna fall
times
asleep on
because
it
I
because
would
I
try to
basically know
watch
what it's
it.
about.
But
I'm not gonna
look,
fall
though,
asleep.
the way that our lives are parallel and we all live in different states means something. It
Mhm.
means something if I've gone through something that you can relate to. It means something if I explain to you that this is what my friend went through. Oh shit, my brother went through the same thing. Like it, everything is parallel. We're
Right.
not as different as we think.
And the reason
It's a
why, what you said
campaign.
earlier, why we're fucked up because we stopped communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we always did was through word of mouth. That we made up the grapevine saying we always did oral tradition. Do you know we never dealt with pens, paper, writing shit? That is not us. We always told our story or spoke to each other.
And guess
So
what?
part of
Now
collapsing us was fucking up our communication.
think
Talk about
about
it.
it. Let's date back. Let's date back to slavery days. Do you know that Black women would braid certain codes in women's hair? That's why hair braiding is
Yeah.
so relevant. They would
Yep.
braid codes in
They
women's
braided
hair.
maps on how to
Yes.
travel, all that.
Yes. Yep. All of that. We have a way of communicating with each other that is not verbal. We have we're tapped in and we're so close to each other that we're so far apart. And it's insane, and it's a certain thing that was indoctrinated. Everything that has been instilled in it's been fear. The only thing that everybody can relate to as a
Thank
Black
you.
person
Right.
other than coming together is fear. We
Thank
are
you.
afraid of each other.
Right.
This
The
We
only way
everything
to
you saying
break
is
that,
all of the shit I've been trying to glitch and destroy. That's my job.
right.
Thank you.
The
and
only
that
way to break that frequency is through love. They
and
know
here we
love
are.
and friendship is the highest frequency.
Here we
That's what we're
are.
doing right now.
Here we are. Everybody in the chat. Everybody going through on three outside. You heard it here
Okay.
first. You
Hmm.
heard it here first. We are here to come together. Period. Ain't nobody pulling up to this chat commenting because they ain't got nothing else to do. They feel it.
Yeah, this is the real world. And that's the thing. Everything you just said is real. And I'm going to show you again. All they did now was take our new reality and make it the internet. What I mean by that? They're now trying to make it where everything we talk about, we all going to know the same shit,
It's
repeat the same shit,
monitored.
move the
Everything
same shit. I
is
just see why to come in and kill that Illuminati shit. Had to kill all that boogeyman shit. Had to kill a lot of shit. But you're still going to see black people going to still be in the same circle. The only way to get out, like we were talking about, was very important. This is what I always stress. You have to think outside the box. You have to always look for what's next. Who's going to be the new one to bring the new information on the new way how things supposed to go? That's how this shit works. That's why I always try to come with new shit, new inspiration. Everybody's supposed to always do that every day of your life. That's how you get to the next level. Get it? When you just do the same old shit, that is us being stuck in the same reality. Once again, they just took us from over here, all right, and just put us over here, all right? Took us off the music shit.
I
now
got you one better.
Talk about it.
The first step to recovery is admission. You have to first admit and accept that everything that you've gone by that has led you astray, that has diminished you as a person, you have to first acknowledge that it's fucked up.
Facts.
Uh-huh.
And that half this shit is fake.
Boom.
Black people don't like accountability.
That's the first thing you gotta do. Guess what, Kay? That's breaking the fucking curse. That's the first thing you gotta do. Tell yourself the truth. This shit is fake, and this shit is live and lied to, man. All this shit fake. You gotta say it to yourself in the mirror, and you'll break the curse.
And I'm telling you, it can you can break the curse by bearing.
You learn that you're not even who you think you are.
You can break the curse.
You was giving your whole life. You was told where you was gonna sleep at. Motherfuckers had your bed ready for you your whole life. Whether you ain't have a pick what high school you was gonna go to, element, your whole life was dictated. But you still going off that same program.
Talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. They made us think that that revolutions was resolutions. You going in circles in a revolution. Where's the resolution? Where's the actual thing to break that?
There isn't one, Shayna. There is not one, because all the money is in the confusion.
Right.
All of the money is in the confusion. All of the money, the people that you make rich, is based off your own uncertainty. It's based off on your own misunderstanding. Everything that you make everybody, you think because you buying you a new pair of shoes that make you feel better. No, you're making someone else rich. So you set aside your own prosperity.
There you go. I want to add on to that too, because y'all say a lot of shit I don't want to forget.
Let's go.
That's what it's all about, having everything you need. Get everything you need. Whatever you feel you need, you get everything you need. If you're supposed to have everything you need, God's going to bless you. Make sure you get everything you need. But once you get everything you need, you have to draw a line and keep it real with yourself and say, you know what? I'm straight now. Let me do something else. And that's how it goes. You get content.
Listen,
get everything you need. Get it all out your system. Get what the fuck you need. You want a better this, a better car, better whatever the fuck you need on this earth. Get it. But after that, you're going to have to make a decision on how you're going to live your life.
Once you
That's
stop
the whole shit that niggas don't do.
Once you stop chasing perception, you win it. Once you stop trying to be someone that everybody wants you to be, once you stop,
life is so easier.
Once you stop, all you got to do is stop. And if you hone in on yourself and you like literally, once you become that spiritual being, everything else will guide you. I promise you. Just stop. Everything that you're used to, stop. You're used to doing shit for everybody else and you put yourself last, stop. Everything, you go to work and you make sure your boss got everything, stop. Because
you still convincing you them people got love for you that's always fucking asking you for shit? You still convince yourself that's your family? The motherfuckers, they get mad when you don't do what they want you to do?
I'm telling you.
You're going to stay bound to them for on earth forever, huh?
Once you stop, I'm telling the second that you stop.
People talk about slavery. Some people slave to their family. Slave to a lot of shit. A lot of people not free.
Now
talk all that shit, but you won't even say no. You won't even tell somebody no. Talk a lot of shit, right? You ain't free.
Let's talk
anytime
about,
somebody, you still jump to the other people's drum. You still do what people tell you to do. You grown as fuck.
yeah,
Still get it. People, you let people get you upset, pull your strings.
yeah.
See, you still that
Uh-huh.
slave shit, man.
Now
That's
hold
what
on.
Master do.
Now
Master
hold
make you
on now.
happy. Master make you cry. Master make you mad. Master do whatever he feel like it. He push your buttons. See, that's why I say that's a slave mind, y'all. You
Hold
gotta
on.
learn to control your life, man.
Let's
A slave is
transition
one who
this.
can't control their own self. Period.
Let's transition this into relationships, right? You with somebody, you love them to death, love them, you'll do anything for them, and you find yourself back in time on how you was feeling, how you were doing better than you were while you dealing with somebody, and they can't even reciprocate. How many times have we set aside ourselves for love? The only thing that Black people do and that we do is we always try to prove ourselves. I have to prove myself that I'm worthy of your love. I have to, I gotta show you. I gotta do
All that
X,
old
Y,
shit, y'all.
Z.
That's that
I
old
gotta
shit.
do all of
Yep.
this to
See,
prove
everything Black
myself.
people do is a fight.
I'm
They
telling you.
romanticize it. Yeah,
Prove
they
I'm
every fucking thing.
telling you.
I'm
romanticize
telling you, man.
sacrificial love.
Remember don't I tell you I ain't nothing for debate no more? Either person love you or they don't. Fuck all that trying to figure shit out. No, you're supposed to already know.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't already there, it's fake. If you don't feel it, you don't smell it, it's fake. That's
We
it.
spend our
Yeah.
entire lives proving
For real.
ourselves. And we've been dumbed down to the point to where it's just a small circle. We haven't even had the chance to prove ourselves to the world because there are so many people close to us that we have to prove ourselves to. So you get caught up in trying to hold on, maintain. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, you don't think I'm good enough? Oh, watch this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we've spent so much time on nothing to where we're now seeing the downfall of an entire race. So when you talk about these migrants coming, you don't think the powers that be know that we can't, we're crabs in a barrel. We're all scrambling to get on top of each other instead of developing a system. Because if you look at the shit in China, they don't put that shit on TikTok on
No.
how they children is out here D1 athletes at 5, and we just here. You know what I'm saying? So we need to really think about how can I change it? Like literally at your life, right? You could change the world, is what they tell you. You could change the world. Oh, you just go out there and be all you can be. You can do this. You can do that. The second you get ready to do it, fuck, I gotta go back to work. So we don't have the chance to really spread our wings because we're constantly bombarded by our everyday life. How do we get out of that? How do we even look? Nobody knows how to look at the bigger picture. Everybody here right now wants to change the world.
Well,
Everybody
listen, what
here.
you just said, it's impossible to change the damn world.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
We
impossible. It's not
I
gonna happen.
I
Jesus tried that already.
literally, does
And a few others.
anybody here have real control of their life?
I am gonna hold you. Jesus didn't even try that. He said, "Yo, I'm just here to save the ones who wanted to be. I'm gonna
I'ma
leave the
just
rest of
turn this
y'all
water.
alone."
I'ma just turn this water into wine.
He said, "You know what? It's a little ghetto. Dad, do I have to do all this?"
I'm just turn this water into wine. We all
Or
need to
let's
get
just say
high.
God. Didn't they say God? What they say about God? He gave what? To who?
Yeah.
He gave his son to the world, right, Shayna Boo?
Mhm.
Yep, he gave us the gift of free will that many of us still exercise even to this moment right now. But even with free will comes the illusion of choice, making you think that one choice is necessarily better than the other when it may not be. So many people have fumbled their lives just
Key
because they
thing.
had the freedom of choice. They decided to be rebellious and it backfired.
Let's
A,
talk about
a
it.
common
So
misconception
About it.
is that we will always be forgiven, and that's not true.
certain things are considered unforgivable.
That's right.
And that's not true. It, it,
I
God
look at
is not gonna forgive you because you're a sinner. There are certain things that God got a line. You just got to read into it.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying.
that
Like,
you cannot come back from, and one of which is being Hollywood.
huh,
Hollywood. If you really want to do your research and your homework, look up the term Hollywood and where it was derived from. Um,
right.
for us, we've always sought evil. So evil was more enticing. So I'm assuming I'm not a Bible thumper at all.
we're not gonna go there anyway. We're not going there.
Nah.
No, we're
Because we
not
got many
going there.
people with different beliefs. You feel me? So you said it right. You ain't gotta explain yourself. Just do
Okay.
you.
And
Yeah.
we're not going there, but I'm saying we chose the latter unintentionally. So we're following what was presented to us, basically, is what I'm saying. So you got more people doing the devil's work than you do doing God's work. So when it comes to music, hip hop, and all of that, none of it is godlike. But that's where we all wanted to be. We all know
You just
lyrics.
said
We
some
all
shit.
can
Both of y'all
recite
said
it.
some shit. Like Shannon said, it's choices. What's the choice? She showed you in the cartoon. Devil on one side, God on the other.
Yeah.
Right.
Simple. That's why I said what Kay said earlier. We all know right from wrong, but we always pick which side we want to comply with. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But even if we chose the latter, we always knew in the back of our mind that God will forgive us.
Yeah. When you was in school, you knew you was being bad. If you was somewhere you was supposed to be, you knew what the fuck you was doing. Like, we always knew it. Even when you was a fucking kid sneaking in the cookie jar, refrigerator, you always knew you was doing something you was supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Playing in the socket, God put that in you already.
Oh, we were always born with discernment. We always knew
People
right from
manipulate
wrong.
one side
You
of our
were
brain more than the
born
other. That's what happened.
knowing right from wrong. You were born. Let me say that again. You were born knowing right from wrong. You knew that doing this one thing will get you in trouble with your parents. But what you gonna do? Test the waters.
Some people have a demonic spirit. Some people have a deviating spirit. They just born like that. They just always gonna go against the grain. They're always gonna get their ass beat, spanked. Some kids got their ass taught more than others because they were just always doing bad shit. They were born like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck you think you can have brothers and sisters, right, y'all? Y'all born from the same parents, but one child is just different.
Yeah.
It's another thing. We didn't understand DNA and how shit worked because we didn't never understand spirituality. We could have the same parents, same everything, but one of us could be totally different. Spirit. Some spirits are foul. Some people are born with a deviating spirit. Even when they don't mean to do bad, they just can't stop it. That's
It's
it. It's
just
in them.
it's something about the word no.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about the
I
word
understand
no
that.
that makes me want to turn that no into a yes. And that's even from a child. What's the
All
name
right,
just
Ty.
made a comment. Hold on.
We about to
Um
get out of here, Ty. We was on here a little too long. 3. I gotta get up in the morning too. I got work. But they've been cooking tonight. The ladies been cooking tonight.
Nah, it's
Hey,
K. I
you know
what?
didn't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
interrupt nobody's thoughts, so I've been quiet.
Y'all
Y'all been
blaming this
out
on
using
me.
shit though. Cause y'all sparking some shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it be sometimes when thoughts be flowing.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's something I need to say was
Yeah, the
on
reason
my
why I say
chest.
certain shit though, y'all, because we do gotta break these spells. So I look at it like this, y'all. Part of the shit we gotta break, we gotta do, we gotta start coming face to face with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We all
Yeah.
was backwards, all of us. You know what I'm saying? And just on what level. And we gotta also start admitting like the shit that was wrong, fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, real talk though. The book also says the heart of man is desperately wicked. So it's not. There's none of us that really walk here fully pure. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it's the choices we make that either darken our hearts or make us a little lighter.
Keep thinking.
So
That's right.
just be aware
Facts.
of choices. You gotta be aware of
Yo.
your choices and your free will. That's all I can
And
say.
and
And
that's
there was
being
something else y'all
able
said.
to
I'm gonna shut up.
recognize oneself, knowing that you have a choice. knowing that you have a choice. So you don't
Right.
have to be persuaded or required to do or anything like that. You really have a choice.
Right.
Yes or no?
If you ever really want to see where the devil is more than likely the person who's being operated to take away your choices. Anybody who forces you to do anything, that's the devil right there. God always gives free will and choices. The devil takes them.
Mm. On that note, y'all, we gonna let y'all go
Okay.
because we
Yeah,
gonna go all
yeah,
night.
yeah.
We gotta let the people go.
All right.
Good show, ladies.
Yeah, man.
If y'all would like to support the ladies, because they do a lot of work. They do a lot of work, and we're gonna keep it coming. We got way more coming, y'all. There's a lot more stuff lined up. Period. But anyway, either way, if you would like to support the ladies, this is their Cash App. Y'all already know what mine is. Those who support this channel, but this show is not about supporting me. It's about supporting these women right here.
And
And
that's
they
what
ain't
we're gonna
asked.
do.
The
We're
reason
gonna
why I
pull
say
up.
that, y'all, because we at a time now, we just gonna see what's what. You know, a lot of talk been going on, but now we just at a point where we just gonna see. People like us, we gonna keep doing what we do, and we just gonna keep watching how the world moves. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to bring as many people with us as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And what I mean by that is, man, shit, I'm into trying to change people's life. And it ain't about me. It don't matter. I'm gonna tell people, like I said, man, I could not have no legs, one arm, I could be all on the fucking ground. It ain't about me. It's about what people gonna do with their life.
All right,
Once
so
you get a
fam,
certain set of information, it's about what you gonna do with it.
all right, so
We appreciate you.
let's acknowledge this. Fame, you have opened a platform. We've been friends for years. Me, you, and Shayna Boo. We three outside ain't nothing new. It's new to y'all, but
Facts.
it's not new to us. We've been family. We've been rocking. We've been talking about all of this, and all we're trying to do is just explain different outlooks. Y'all don't gotta relate to everybody sitting up here right now. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to the chat and everybody that's chiming in. But it's at least one person that you can relate to more than the other on this show. And what we're trying to do is create balance, right? So
Rex.
we're trying to make sure that everybody who tuned in to For No Fame, he got real women that he fuck with in
Mm-hmm.
real life. And we're just here to offer our perspective. By no means do you ever have to agree. Never. You do not have to do that. It is a choice. With that being said, we're just here to offer a different perspective um, on how we move in this world. Because no two people are alike, but it's at least two people that are alike. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of
Right.
gotta.
Everybody got that's right.
I'm telling you. So it's a blessing, flame, and fame, not flame. You know what I'm saying? I want to, thank you for even opening up your platform and your subscribers to
Mm-hmm.
even have me a voice to speak. You know what I'm saying? And anytime I ever spoke to you was real personal, other than we was on Clubhouse, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Bella Noches.
Okay. We outside at
We
Bella
outside.
Noche's. At Bella Noche's.
And again, fam, I want to give you your flowers. And I want to tell you on this public platform how much I appreciate you. You bring so much. You about to be what, 750 episodes in? You been grinding. This ain't nothing new. Anybody who's
Facts.
been tuning in all these years, man, look, we all recognize you. We see you. And from me and Shayna Boo, we just gonna give you your flowers right now. And we thank you for being the person that you are.
I wish I could donate more, but I'd prefer to donate my time. So I be in that chat regulating. But I got loves for you both.
Of
Listen,
course. Like, yeah, don't talk about no donations,
and
man.
that's three outside. But
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
we
Yeah.
we we see you, fame, and I
Man,
fully
y'all
support
put
you.
work in, like, you
And
know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you so much
all the
for
love is
opening up this
reciprocated. And at the end of the
platform.
day, y'all already know I got y'all back. So
But
ain't
thank
nothing
you
gonna
though.
stop.
But
But the
thank you
point
for
is, like,
opening up
yeah,
this
man, this is what we've
platform.
been trying to do. We trying to everything what you said earlier with the communication. That's what we're trying to do. Spark the communication. We trying to spark balance, like y'all said. And I'm gonna say this one last time before we go. We will be having guests on this show, so y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be having guests and we're gonna be having fun. I'm not gonna tell everything though, but y'all just stay tuned. Y'all watching us grow. So for a lot of y'all the day ones on this show. The y'all a lot of CKC and Shayna, they get it, they getting their day ones right now. You feel me? And y'all make sure y'all support their platforms, Instagram and their YouTube channel. So if you smart, be the first to subscribe to some of the YouTube channels because there's a lot more coming. And I ain't gonna say nothing else. On that note,
and I want to tell everybody who pulled up to the chat and who really stuck around this whole time, even if you had to check out early, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for giving your input. Thank you for being active. Thank you for anything. If you said anything, whether you like it or not, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everything. And thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for dealing with my antics.
Once again, thank you, Shayna Boo, One Track. Thank you, KC. Y'all know this. I'm gonna holler at y'all this weekend. Y'all know how we do.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm about to get back to it because my stupid ass got to still get ready for the morning. I did 3 lives today. We cooking. I took off the other day, but you should already know if I take off, I'm coming back harder. So that's just how it goes. Get it? So I'm still working on other shit. Trust me, y'all. And at the same time, we are going to watch a lot of other platforms forward. We're going to watch a lot of shit just change and dry the fuck up.
Look,
you know
Dark Me gonna say 1 more hour. Go 1 more hour.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, y'all can expect a lot from us. It's only going up from there. It's only a matter of time before I'm on camera. Y'all gonna be seeing my stupid ass.
Tell J Marbles I said what up, man.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Oh, you said who?
On that note, because he said he be shouting me out. So on that note, what up?
Okay, shout J Marvelous. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, man, more coming, y'all. So stay tuned. 3 Outside is episode 3. Another one in the books.
Yes, sir.
Y'all. Look, don't forget, tell a friend, y'all. Spread the word, man. So spread the word on y'all social media platforms. You always can share this YouTube video on your Facebook channel. The whole video, you can share it.
Facts. So, don't be a gatekeeper like Diddy. Share us.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Hey, y'all. No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Y'all know it's love. Love y'all, man. We out.
All right, man. Love y'all.
Later. Love y'all.
All right, we out.